gamers!
Hi.
It's time once again for Goody
We're playing
Two
games.
Shoes. I'm gonna move us a little.
Did you mean my PNG to be on the screen as well?
I didn't notice that your PNG was on there. Oh, right, because I had to turn that on for the last stream I did. Because I had people, like, on screen the normal voice. There's two of you now. So, that's probably fine.
It'd be really funny if you could also enable the, VTube Studio option to use your Foogies, to put your Foogies on the screen.
Yeah, I understand why that's paid, and I think it's pretty fair, but I do wish it wasn't paid.
I should buy it. Is it, how much is it? It's what, like...
It's like a monthly sub of, like, I don't know. I think it was like $5 a month or something.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's like the premium. It requires premium for Fugi, specifically. You get some other stuff from that, but that's like the only thing I would use personally, so...
Little goody two-shoes.
Check your map.
Yeah, at least...
It's not really, like... I know that Fugi does a bunch of work for free for the community, so I don't mind.
Yeah, it is very fair.
A few dollars.
And just like, another subscription.
So many subscriptions in this world.
Why is this world full of subscription?
Just like you should subscribe to Parfait VT.
So true. Okay. What was I doing?
Oh, I should pull up my guides, huh?
That would probably be a good idea.
Oh, so you know where you're going.
Yeah. Need to find my way to the woods. What is exactly...
like,
oh, right, because, like, didn't the kids get lost?
Yeah, we have to go save the child.
Or at least, you know, the one kid, yeah. I was gonna assume we talked to everyone last time.
Yeah, we did.
Oh.
Okay, there shouldn't be. I'm pretty sure we got everything. But...
Fucking
Okay,
Moppy over here. Creepy as shit.
Nippy. What's today's date?
It is... That's a good question.
I know it's Yuri Friday, but what day is it in game?
Excellent question, and I'm on dialogue, so I now cannot check.
Oh. Thief!
Wasn't even a dialogue read, you just had to do that right now.
Yeah, I did. Oh, please don't tell my auntie.
What in the Lord's name are you doing out here, Melly? That's a new one.
I've had it with her, Elise. She's always wants me working all day.
Perhaps she needs your help, Mindy.
Well, she only likes me when I'm working. Why do you think I'm always sneaking about town?
I'm not too certain I believe you.
Golly, Elise, I was hoping you'd understand.
It's not that I don't, but...
You won't tell my auntie, will you?
Not after what you've just told me, no. Still, you'd best not try your patience too much, you hear?
Oh, Elise.
How many different ones
Since
are
you
there?
like me so much, why don't you give me some?
Goodness sake, Miffy. Something wrong with her.
What day is it? You wanna check
Right.
this quick in the menu?
Actually, you're not allowed to now. It's, Wednesday.
Okay.
Wednesday evening. Hi, Moon! I wasn't sure if I should run over and grab you,
Okay,
but I'm
we're
glad you saw. It's Yuri Friday!
I was gonna tweet. I forgot.
You know, that is a good idea. You really can't just... Alright, whatever. What you on? Okay, everything's pretty good. Items-wise, I have plenty. Okay. Ah! Fucking spotted. Ah. How do I... Can I... Just like, I mean, there's the boss lord. Okay, yeah. A secret! So scary, so spooky.
Well,
A
unfortunately,
free
not
acorn
like
for
it.
me. Delicious, delicious acorn.
I looked at Arizona once and I didn't like it.
Yay! Here I am again. I have to find Apple and fast. If I was a child and walked out in the woods and saw this, I'd run right back, actually. I think I'd just leave. My shift key is being very... Although, actually, I think
More
I
of
can
the
run.
this chat is so.
That crow's trying to tell me something, I suppose.
Forgot we had.
Yeah, maybe. Hard to say.
The
Are
server
you
that
talking
none
to
of us
Kay or the
use.
chat?
I have no idea what Kay's saying.
Actually, like,
I can hear
thought
Kay
of it,
so
'cause I got
loudly.
so annoyed getting notifications in it.
That, you know, that is a classic.
One day we'll figure out your audio settings so we don't have to hear Kay.
Wait, what?
I mean, that should happen
yeah.
sooner than later.
We should fix that. I need to fix mine because mine is also really bad.
Mm-hmm. I don't think there's anything I can do, like, with how we're set up right now. So, not without, like, setting up a physical screen.
You gotta
Yeah,
just set up a.
I mean, it's there.
You just gotta set up a wall of the little anime cubes.
True. I mean, we're not really gonna need to worry about it anymore pretty soon.
Right, I forgot you're moving.
Mm-hmm.
You'll have a new office.
Yup.
New office means more time to stream.
So true. That is what that means.
More
This
time to
isn't,
stream.
this isn't where I was yesterday, is it?
Gibby, what do you want your
Apple?
name? Yeah.
Apple?
It's
Can you hear me?
figure out.
Apple? Yep. I have to find him. Goodness knows what could have happened to him by now.
I'm a gnome.
Numbing me in this situation.
No.
It's fair, actually. I don't know why it just doesn't show on screen sometimes, but, you know, as long as we can hear it. Maybe I'm just blind to the gnome. Wait. I might be stupid. I might be a little... What? Oh, I thought it was, like, protruding from, like, this part of the wall, like, it was, like, in front of me.
Walks into spikes. Walks into spikes.
Walks into spikes. Oh, right, those guys.
Go all the
Also.
way to the top. It's the first thing in Tree Chat.
Don't need that.
Ignorance is bliss. Has nobody ever told you that?
Plenty of times, I suppose.
Be unable to grasp how fortunate we are until it's too late.
Thank you for the resub, people. 24 months.
Charmingly tragic, isn't it?
I don't see what's so charming about it.
You'll come face to face with it too. The ruinous griefs of your biggest, heaviest regret.
What's yours, then?
Same as yours. We all share the same penitence.
Talking to girls like this is never a very pleasant experience, is it? Yay, rosary!
Slab.
Delicious, delicious slab. What's
could
this
eat it.
thing? Could eat it?
Yeah, I think everybody else.
A tile?
Yeah.
I forget how this works. I'm gonna be honest with you. Let me scroll to Wednesday.
We'll find out together.
I mean, I can see it.
Oh, there's 3 mosaic slabs.
What do you...
There's more slabs, by the way.
Yeah, I figured. Oh, yeah, I see what's going on. Juke it.
Shiny.
Shiny.
The maps in this game are just so good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so excited to play the next one.
That's your voices coming from the game itself. Like, whoa, they added voice acting. Yeah, actually, that green guy you see on screen, that's just a little stream accessory I have. That's just.
I'm in the game now.
Mm-hmm.
It's decided.
What's this thing? A tile? It's the second one you've seen, at least.
Yo, 2 acorns.
Oh my god, we're gonna feast.
Kind of big.
Huge.
Yeah, there's 3 mosaic pieces on this area, by the way.
Gotcha.
I don't know how many you've picked up so far, but
2.
after that you can do the puzzle. And we can sit and struggle with the puzzle, because I don't think I cleared it on my first playthrough.
Oh, wait.
Might want to go back,
Yeah.
by the way.
I mean, I saw the puzzle earlier. So, there's... I'm not sure.
Yeah, we know where the puzzle is, we just need the other piece.
Yeah, there it
We're
is.
sitting fucked with zero anyway.
I mean, if there's one thing I know about myself, it's I'm really good with, like, mosaic puzzles, for sure.
Oh wait!
Yeah.
That's, like, my number one talent.
The puzzle
I
pieces,
can
there's
hear-
3 of them, and they're laying about the map. You ran into the spikes.
The
One of them
hitboxes on
spotted.
these are kinda...
Yeah, they're kind of wonky and messed
It works
up.
when I go into servers.
I don't know how you managed to do the,
Yeah, in retrospect,
the
I'm
one
kind of
the horse-
surprised.
I'm shocked that you did the Mary Lead chase
Adventure.
your second time.
Mm-hmm.
It took me like 6 or 7 tries because the stupid spikes.
It is.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm only just now having problems with the
Oh, I see
spikes.
shiny.
Ooh, I'm looking
Go
for the
up.
shiny.
It's like on the edge of
Oh,
the
yeah,
map. Can you go up and see it in the
And
darkness?
it's sound. Go to your sound.
Yes.
Yes, slab.
Slab.
Item get acquired 1 mysterious slab.
Mysterious slab.
We need mysterious slab.
I love mysterious slab. What? Oh, fucking this one again. I'm full of hatred.
I'm on an alliance character, by the way.
Oh, I just realized exactly what kind of puzzle this is. I hate it.
I know you hate this type of puzzle, and so do I, but I'm making us both.
This wall, it's a mosaic. It's missing pieces, isn't it?
Yeah.
Missing pieces, missing pieces! That's what I said, thank you very much. Oh no.
Yippee!
But, oh, right, I have to... Witless.
What's wrong? I thought you liked slab.
I love slab. Fine, it's the wrong way in this menu, but it's fine.
Yeah, I think this is my
Oh,
favorite.
it's just
I
alright.
think this is my least favorite of all of the knights, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I can understand. I know... Yeah, there's a strategy that they use, but,
You've solved it. Congrats. Move,
oh my
no,
god!
Move the
The one that's above where you are. Move that down.
Oh, I can see. Like that.
We did it! I'm such a genius!
It's so
Oh,
smart.
we're so good at this game!
We're so good at games.
We're
This
so
is
good at games.
my house? It can be anyone's house. No, it can't be. I'm imagining things. I don't have time for this nonsense. I have to find Apple. Oh, Apple.
They call us the puzzlers.
Don't worry about that. Don't.
Because we're so good at puzzling.
So, Rue eats an
The
acorn, eats an acorn.
puzzler.
The puzzler.
The puzzler.
Okay, now I see. Please.
Yeah, that puzzle literally does nothing. It literally just,
Well, they've since changed
Well.
for the bot. It works differently.
Mm-hmm. Max out my health.
Warren, you should max out. Oh, yes, you should max out your health, by the way.
In the Lord's name.
Well, if I have a chance. What in the Lord's name? That's my house! Almost as if I must be losing my mind.
Yeah, this is my least favorite night for a very good reason.
Also,
Yeah, you could probably save your eating until later.
I just know some low. I'm like, well,
Time for grape
doesn't
juice.
matter. Grape juice. Oh God, acorn!
They do give
Well,
you
no,
a lot of
so-
healing items in this area, but it is a very mean area, just so you know.
I don't want to play like Yaoi audio. Hey,
I don't want to.
What in the Lord's name?
you don't
Not
want to
on
listen
Yuri
to my
Friday.
Yaoi audio.
Never seen an acorn in real life. I suppose they just aren't in certain areas. Wild though. What is this? My house! Well,
Elise.
it's not in the right place, so clearly this isn't your house. Like a cartoon thing. I suppose yeah, that's fair. Who's there?
Come closer, Elise. Delve deeper.
Can I see like a face in the like mural over there with all the like the lights on it on the bottom part? That's like a mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm not gonna think about that any further.
Into my grove.
What in the Lord's name?
Your fate, Elise. Your genesis is in the tapestry.
Well, I don't think it
Before you
is.
approach the tapestry, just do
Let's
it.
let's make some food.
Dinner time.
Dinner time. Such a foul smell. Thick crimson blood overflows from the cauldron's shattered rim, coating everything in its viscous sheen. That's nice. Nice pentagram over here. This isn't Granny Spindle. Nothing that's in here is real. It can't be. Completely destroyed, the old spindle leans dramatically supported by its last remaining wooden leg. I'm sure that doesn't mean anything in particular.
Surely not.
The whole upper floor is missing. Now leading nowhere, the staircase's wrinkly and damaged steps are suspended as though floating in midair. Yeah, two things associated with her grandmother that have been destroyed. Not that the whole house isn't, but like, you know.
Crazy.
Kind of crazy, kind of wild. I'm sure that means nothing.
That woman, she wished for a child of her own. At his doorstep she kneeled, and she prayed, not to me, but to him.
I'm trying to do this use the website, but I fuck off.
Grove became the vessel, my soiled the babe's mortal body.
That's messed up.
No, it's called Bot.
In my very womb, they celebrated their
Yes.
agreement. And what I lack, what I fail to lay my hands upon.
I do trust whoever this is more. I will say.
No, I think the crows are quite trustworthy.
Yeah, I would always trust a
Human
crow.
soul, to be nurtured in my womb.
Like, man. Man. Alright.
This shit gets crazy.
Yeah.
And later given to her as her daughter. In truth, it's me your body belongs to, Elise.
What is this?
What in the Lord's name? There's something under that tapestry. Uh-huh. Oh, I don't like that. It's like a window with like a head silhouetted in it. Like,
Yeah,
right.
I can't remember much of this part of the game. It's been a while.
Mm-hmm. Oh!
It's just you know, just dead animes.
This dough. Its insides have been...
My womb.
Well, I tried to do that.
woman's wish. I was used.
used. And the Lord's name is going on here. What are these voices trying to tell me?
Another golden girl.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Golden Girl.
You're wearing my
Do I actually have to
still.
opt into it?
At least I think it should run. Ah, it's probably fine. Huh?
What is
I'm
one to do
starting
when the Lord
next
fails
week,
them? Would
so
you
I
say?
don't know if they'll be able to see it.
Wait, what are you?
Our union was favored
Yeah.
by the Lord himself, and yet my inability to bear trial
Oh, it is a
drove wedge
radio
between
now.
us.
Who are you?
So I did what I could. I resorted to his blessing instead.
Wow, I wonder who this is.
I brought him my beloved in exchange for a baby.
What is this?
Wait, you can't be.
All I can say to you, Elise, who's following in my steps, is that this is what my soulmate would have wanted me to do. For my sake, for our union's sake, and for yours as well.
At last, it's as if she knew
I mean,
me.
there's a YouTube functionality.
It's as if there's a reason why she's in this house specifically.
I wonder why she's there.
Wonder why she's here. I don't know what's going on here, but I can't stay here any longer. I ought to find and save Apfel. I don't like that.
What could you ever mean?
You're right, it's fine. Fuck his face. Wait, no, I didn't wanna... That's fine. Oh. I didn't really register that there's a vase there.
I like your ball pattern.
We hear so much.
I do hear
Oh!
a lot.
Apple!
Hello, Apple.
My boy. What are you doing over here? Oh,
The sun just dropped.
What in the Lord's name?
Apple.
Do I
Hold
need
tight,
to
I'll get you out of there.
change-
Questionable. I'm sure it's fine, actually. It's probably fine.
That was tiring.
Let's get you out of there and go home. Oh!
Freya.
Freya? What is she doing here?
The woodland, this
Pretty
grove,
good, I have-
it's aching.
Freya?
Your flesh, your blood, your love. All that's rightfully mine. My progeny.
What is this?
This thing's
Nothing.
not
It'll-
Freya.
I can give you all that you desire.
What?
My beloved daughter.
What in the Lord's name?
What are you?
This lass, Freya. Is she the one your heart desires?
What are you? I'm assuming this is like whoever you have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's whoever you have the highest affection with. They're coming. We'll meet again.
It took my roll away.
Very cool.
Very cool. Normal Freya moment.
Yeah, it's fine. You can tell that's the real Freya because she was acting regular.
Vile stench. A vile stench. Tainting our grove. Tainting our grove.
Out with it!
It's you!
The lad saying where he is, lassie.
The lad's staying!
The
The lad's staying! I think it's appropriate though. That we both jumped in.
Yeah, we both jumped in.
Apple, come on, come now.
Please?
Quickly, Apple. We have to leave this place.
Creatures brought him right to our beaks, lass. We're not about to waste a hearty meal. A hearty meal!
A hearty meal!
Ugh, my eye.
Come, Apple.
Curse you.
We'll curse you.
Dare not defy me. Leave the lad.
She's literally just a bird. You could easily overpower her. We'll devour him. We'll devour him. I think you should take the boy and run. Oh, there he is.
Welcome to the most
Alright.
frustrating part of this game.
Oh boy. Apple, run!
I can't move, Elise.
What in the Lord's name?
He's mimicking my movements. Oh. Oh, Pussy, hope you're doing well. No children meeting, yeah, right. I mean, it's a pretty tall order.
My legs, they're moving on their own.
We have to leave this place, Apple.
Please, I'm scared.
Anyway,
Hydrate. I will.
Thank you for reminding me. I will hydrate too.
Nice. Love to hydrate. Come, Apple. We have to move. Really? Cool. It's one of these. Whoa. Oh, I see.
Watch out for the pieces that are.
I opened
That
it
are
and
kind
it's
of,
like, oh,
yeah.
no.
I see.
Well,
Yeah.
Okay, so that just means they're safe. I'm assuming I can't step on them twice, though.
Yeah.
It's one of those.
I need to do-
Welcome back. Hmm. Might have done a little fucky wucky. Unless? Hmm. Oh no, I see. It's a little out of sync there.
I need to pick up the daily quests. Oh. No, that's okay. We're gonna end up having to leave these ones.
can't tell if the one below me is moving or... Oh, yeah, it is, it is, it is. I was like, for a second there, I couldn't tell if it was moving, if it was like the ones around it.
These do get harder, just so you know.
Oh, really cool.
Yep, here's the hour. Here's the area. Elise, my eye! Where are we going?
Watch your step, Apple. We'll find a way. I mean... I can see how this is gonna be difficult. There's gonna be the fucking guys.
Also take note of the fact that, the routes are different.
Yeah.
You're just a beast.
I think I can see... I don't know. I can do this.
I'm just gonna let you figure this out. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna help you.
See, this is
Figure out
fair.
puzzles on your own.
What was that? Oh! I don't like the look of that.
You
Is
can walk
he-
upwards and he won't go
Okay.
any farther.
I was just wondering about the
Get
crack
boned.
in the middle of those.
Just be careful of him.
Right. Don't walk him directly into spikes like that, ideally.
Do not be funniest choices for a call.
Oh,
Get
I didn't
boned.
see the spikes there at all. I'm very smart.
There's spikes at the bottom of where Apple is too, so be
Mhm.
careful.
Don't like that. Roll health.
Red needle.
Die,
Oh, this puzzle.
Ow. Oh, I see how we can... That. Oh, I didn't notice there were spikes on the top of that there. Could we please? Hello?
Wow.
Yeah, welcome to hell.
How dare you lie to me?
I hate these
don't think
hitboxes. It's so bad. It's unreal.
I don't know how I will ever be able to function knowing.
Have one more. Another acorn for me.
Oh, I accidentally clicked the collide.
Return to
Elise,
us.
I can't see where I'm going.
No. Animation is really cute, though. Don't wander around too much, Apple. Try to follow my voice.
Elise, where are you?
Alright.
It's alright, Apple. Walk in a straight line. I'll be watching over you.
I feel dizzy, Elise.
Trust me, Apple. I'm right here.
Keep it together, Elise.
I must run to make sure I don't lose sight of him.
Okay, so this is a speed test.
Oh, so he's gonna be going on his own. And I have to keep up. Gotcha. Oh. That's really cool that they did that.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Use a ground pound. Not my
No,
legs.
no, go to the, no.
Go to... Oh, right. I remember now.
You passed it.
I should be able to get on all fours.
That's what?
It's fast.
There's like a thing where you have to make a decision.
Oh.
like a platform at the end of that first part.
Hmm.
See, once you do it once, you kind of get it a little better, but it's still. See,
Oh,
there.
I see.
Oh,
Oh. I noticed right as I stepped on it that he was going the other way. I think he should have simply, saw that coming.
yeah.
Kind of a skill issue. I think that's Elise's problem.
I believe the answers are the same every time, so you don't have to like hesitate or anything.
He wanted to make some friends.
Wait, oh, I do have to
Yeah,
stand on it.
actually leaves.
I assumed it would stay, because there's no indication it wouldn't.
Unfortunate.
I was like, oh, I can't just, like, stick around here. I have to just trust that it'll work and keep going. Or else I'll waste too much time.
No. If only that was how it worked.
Not allowed to have fun, not allowed to run. Down with the psych, though.
Get scared, get scared, get scared, get scared, get
Get
scared.
scared. Fucking, there we go. Steps off of it at the last moment.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one of
Remember the
these.
tree thing?
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking... Could I... It's so hard to do this at any speed at all. Probably should just... I don't... It's like they're all shaking.
Middle tree, it's on the right side of the screen. We might just want to start over.
At this rate, yeah. I have no idea what's going on over there. Well, there's that.
Unfortunate. What a shame.
What a shame. I think we just let him die. I think it's not really worth it.
By legend.
That one, on the next one, you can take your time with it.
Okay, good.
Yay!
Moving. No. Oh, yeah, we're good.
What?
You just got a little too close to another tree. It's fine.
Mm.
You're there.
This boy...
Woo!
I know we told him to just keep walking, but... Like, come on. Oh. It's fine. What? Oh, I have to go around this way.
You have to go around the other way.
He might fall and die, but that's fine.
It's a sacrifice we're willing to make.
Exactly. What? Oh, it's flipped.
They got you.
They kind of got my ass with that.
No.
Suffering in agony. Returning this boy to his mother, like, he's not worth it. Psych. What? Oh. I go further enough. Downwards.
Yeah, it's really finicky.
Man.
Is door open? Oh, okay.
You're free
on
to run.
You locked it. That's okay then.
As long as you keep moving and you keep running as much as you physically can,
Mm-hmm.
there's
That's
really
okay.
hard to feel the last part unless you fuck up the
sit here and help stuff.
last bit.
Boy? There we go. Are you alright, Apple? I feel like I just saw 5 million alternate universes where you died.
Elise, I feel dizzy.
Wait for me, I'm coming for you.
Elise!
I gotta look at the uniform right now.
I'm with you now, Apfel. It'll be alright.
Alright.
Let's go now. Back to Kieferberg. Did it!
Did you not hear me doing my line, or did you?
Not at all. I saw your mouth moving, so it's like, well, you're all with that.
Oh, thank heavens you're all right.
Good CG though.
Apple!
I was so scared, Mama. You're all right now, my boy.
Oh, Apple, I thought I'd never see you again.
It's okay, my loves. We're together now.
What a relief.
Good Lord, Elise, you really did find him.
It wasn't easy, that's for certain. The easy part was finding him. The hard part was keeping him alive.
Atta girl, Elise. Folks told us all about it. We're about to set off after you. This is a moment to celebrate, folks. Spare us a feast, Wilma. We're drinking to Elise tonight. Oh, how wonderful. I'll get right to it.
We can't compromise the festival, Wilma. This dude sucks.
There's nothing better to celebrate than this, Father.
The lad's right, Father. We ought to celebrate.
To the end, folks.
This guy stinks. Exactly.
To the inn.
Stick in the mud. Exactly. Blow him up immediately.
Elise! For goodness sake.
What are you doing here, Rosemarine?
You weren't coming back, so I came back for you.
I'm sorry,
I saw you coming back with Apple.
he got lost in the woods, so I went to look for him, is all.
But is he alright? You know,
Say, Rosemarine, you've been home this whole time, haven't you?
Of course. Oh yes, I made supper and everything. You were taking so long, I thought.
Come, Elise, we ought to celebrate.
I'll be right there, Mr. Heinrich. You head on home, Rosemarine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Invite her.
Oh, alright.
I won't take too long, alright?
I'll be home waiting for you, Elise.
Mean to
Yeah,
her?
that's...
Yippee!
Be.
It's either they took away his beautiful hair.
Ah, there she is.
You have to brush it.
Oh, Elise, how can I ever repay you?
That's
I
alright,
can't see
Mrs.
her.
Lisbeth. There's no need to. Nonsense, Elise.
Yeah.
You saved him, after all.
No, I know.
How was that,
It,
though?
like, but it like stopped me.
Him and Angelica
I
are
rolled and
inside
it just
having their
stopped me.
supper. I'm too fatigued to join you at the inn, but
That's alright, Mrs. Lisbeth. I won't be staying long either.
oh, if only my goats weren't so ill. Nothing to give you as a thank you, Elise.
Don't fret other such things, Elizabeth. Come, I'll keep you company. Well, I'll pitch in to thank Elise tomorrow. There's truly no need. I did what I felt I should. Actually, you should reward her a lot and give her, treats and money.
We should give her the key to the windmill.
They should give her the key to the windmill.
She
Would you
is,
mind telling me
unfortunately.
more about how you found him tomorrow, Elise?
Of course, Mrs. Lisbeth. You too, Elise. See that you get plenty of rest tonight.
Yeah. I'm waiting. Wait, come on. Tell me to get bone. Get bone. Did you have the add-on that tells me to get bone? Debbie? Yeah. Well, baby Katie.
Is there anything else that's up right now? Ooh, have to ask Logan.
Eventually.
Oh yeah, ask Oigan about the key.
Again.
He might be. I think he's somewhere around.
Gonna check, like, over here first.
I'm pretty sure he's by the inn, but don't quote me on that.
Yeah. It makes sense. You give me the key because I've been so good. So helpful, so not suspicious at all.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Try upgrade.
Was that always there?
No,
Hmm.
but it's important. We have to find Oigan first, though.
Yeah.
It's a secret tool that'll help us later.
So
Wonder
true.
who that's for.
I wonder who that's for. Couldn't be us.
Atta girl.
Had a girl, Elise. He for Virgos you to great depth, lass. Lord knows what would have happened if it had not been for you.
I was lucky is all. Now, Elise, I owe you an apology.
What matters is Apfel is safe and sound, Father. Heinrich's right. We have good reason to celebrate. Bottoms up, everyone.
To Elise, our bravest lass. To Elise! To Elise! Oh, you don't have to.
Nonsense, lass. This is better than the festival, even.
A great deal better indeed.
This is our chance to unwind, folks. Why don't you grab some ale and go grab Freya for a dance, Elise?
So true. Ah, yes.
We're drinking all night long, lads. To Elise! Oh, there he is.
Again. See if I remember anyone. Last Ludwig.
We would have lost the poor lad if it weren't for... Yeah, there she is, our bravest lass.
You're making too much of it, Mr. Heinrich.
Not at all, Elise. It's all thanks to you. We wouldn't have made it in time, that's for certain. I must say, I'm curious to learn more about... None of that matters, Ludwig. Tonight is for celebrating. I won't hear another word about that nonsense.
I don't think I'll be staying for long anyhow.
Drink up, both of you. Elise is much too young to drink, Heinrich. Why, how old are you again, Elise?
I'm 18, Mr. Heinrich. I turned 19 this year.
There you go, Ludwig. She can handle a glass or two, I'm certain.
I think Gustav knows. I mean... They're a little fruity. Maybe some other day, Mr.
Support a
Heinrich.
father figure real.
Really scale.
Had a girl, Elise.
A lot of those.
All the Kieferberg's in your debt, lass. Lord knows what would have happened if it had not been for you.
I was lucky is all. No, Bernard's right, Elise. I owe you an apology. What matters is that Apfel is safe and sound.
That said, Gustav, we'd best learn from this ordeal.
We mustn't leave Kieferberg to the woman again. That's true. I don't know about that. I'd say the woman handled it rather well, Father.
She's got you there, old lad.
I think we do have to kill him. If not for me, I'm certain the others would have ventured out to find him.
That's for certain. Marlin wouldn't have waited long either.
Skips. Because I'm
Freya
so
was
evil.
getting ready to follow right after you, Elise. They were gathering it to head out when we arrived.
We are fortunate to have you, Elise.
Enough talk. Let's celebrate. Why don't you grab some ale and go grab Freya for a dance, Elise?
Ah, yes.
Let's.
Freya being gay over in the corner. Can we... Oh. Ah. You were correct.
2 days.
Elias loves Adelie? This must have been left by some guests, I guess.
Rat!
After Remix is over, did they become normal characters?
Yo, they got mice
did
in
they?
this game.
Just load.
It's a Hondo! What? Huh? What's been erased? Hello? Huh? I'm not even pressing anything.
Hatless behavior. Damn, imagine not
Hello?
having your hat. That's crazy.
My hat! It's gone! I can't believe this. Oh, you know what? I think I need to fix my commands for doing that, because that probably activated. Yeah, it's fine. Good night. I'll figure it out later.
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh.
There you are, Elise, the girl of the hour.
Are you alright, Mr. Wagon?
Not you too, Elise. A man has to make the most of what he's got left.
Don't tell me ale is all you've got, Mr. Wagon.
Why don't you take this, Elise?
There we go. Don't even have to ask. The key!
I won't be needing that where I'm going, that's for certain.
Mr. Wagon.
You better be careful, Elise. These folks aren't to be trusted. Blaming the witch for what happened to my horses? They're all in on it, that's what.
I trust him and no one else. Except for
Please
Freya.
don't leave us here with them.
Please. I can't very well tell him it really was the witch, can I?
Keeperberg this, Keeperberg that. You're the only one in this town who's not enamored with this rat hole.
I suppose.
Get away while you can, lest this place ruins you, like it's ruined me.
Well. That's fine. Lovely little notification. So true.
Oh, I thought I'd never see you again, lass.
I always planned on coming back, Mrs. Soderly. Half suspect she was hoping she wouldn't.
Yeah. There's no need to say that, Mrs. Odeley. We're all glad you're both safe and sound, Elise. Both of you. I must say, I'm surprised you found him, Elise. Those woods go on forever.
It wasn't easy, I suppose.
Oh, her, Elise. Mrs. Odeley. Always with that wretched witch on your mind, aren't you? Celebrate, not waste our time with this nonsense.
Every day with them. We'll be gay last.
There's our lass. I'm so glad to see you're all right, my dear. You must have been so frightened, poor thing.
The woods aren't the most inviting, that's for certain.
Fortunate the lad wasn't taken by the witch. That's what. It's the time to celebrate, old lad. Old Wilhelm's right. We ought to be glad nothing happened.
Apfel didn't speak of such things, that's for certain. And I didn't see anything. I certainly didn't see anything, of course.
There's no need to justify yourself, Elise.
Kinda sus.
Make the most of your night, you hear? Girl, Elise.
I couldn't have done better myself, lass. You two have had quite a bit of ale, haven't you?
What better occasion could we have to celebrate?
The festival is only a couple days away, Mr. Guido.
Dexter!
Mr. Dexter, he's being very needy. This is better than the festival, Elise.
Great deal better indeed. I trust you with my baby's life, lass.
Oh, that's... You're my hero, Elise. No other way to put it.
You can't leave Keeperberg now, can you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can.
I'm pretty sure we can. We're drinking to Elise tonight.
Drinking till Elise tonight, aren't we? Are. I wouldn't know what I've done without what we would have done without you, dearie.
Oh, I only did what I had to, Mrs. Mariel. You're like one of the lads, Elise. When it comes to bravery, wait, yours. I might
When
be
it comes
stupid.
to bravery, most certainly.
I suppose.
dear.
I won't be staying long, Mrs. Marielle. Say, I know it's a kooky thing to ask, but you didn't happen to see the witch, did you?
Oh, Brunhild. Why ask such a thing on a day like this?
Oh, but old Yawkins said Apfel was taken by the... And there was no witch, Mrs. Brunhild. Apfel got lost in the woods. That's all there is to it. Oh, that's such a relief. He's telling me to, like, passed out and had a little nightmare, then if he ever says anything...
The ramblings of a child.
The ramblings of a child.
All of Kieferberg's in your debt, lass.
It's the least I could have done, if I'm honest.
Or was it I forgot?
I could take him. You have enough characters at this point.
No.
Truly, it could have been much worse.
Good for Jacob, too.
Is he alright, Mrs. Marlin?
He's home with Linda.
It took a lot of effort to settle him for bed, even after you came back, Elise. I see. It's best we never head out on patrol, though, at the same time to get again.
Truly, this could have been avoided. Best we paid poor Lisbeth a visit before we settle in. I wouldn't be able to sleep not knowing how she's doing.
I'll go with you. Jacob will like to know how Apple is alright. Now let's
Girlies.
talk to the girlies.
Oh, it must have been so frightening, Elise.
I'd say it was more frightening for Apple.
It's one thing after another with him, isn't it? How is he, Elise?
He seemed a little dazed, if I'm honest.
No wonder. Poor lad was lost in the woods for hours. Oh, I'll stop by Miss Lisbeth's first thing in the morning. She must be exhausted.
I can't let Apfel speak of what we saw in the woods. That thing wasn't Freya. Just the same as on Tuesday. That wasn't Rosemary.
Is everything alright, Elise?
I was wondering if I'd worried you was all.
Oh, it's a little embarrassing, but... Freya was gathering everyone to go after you, Elise. You truly take after your father, don't you, Freya? Miss Ariane. I'd wager you're just as exhausted as Aspel, Elise.
I won't stay for long, Mrs. Ariane.
We ought to celebrate while we can, then. Why don't we all have some ale?
But if we... Can't say my mind is in the right place to celebrate. I best figure out what to do about that testament.
Time to make the testament.
Whatever I want
We need to make the testament. We can be gay tomorrow.
I guess. Always more time to be gay.
Well, you go craft the tender flesh. I'm gonna go to run to the restroom, so I'll be right back.
Guess we have to craft the tender flesh as fast as possible. Now, the surprise duel that'll help us later. Later's now. A workbench sits outside, typically used by the townsfolk of Kieferberg to bag newly milled flour. Not the one I want to interact with here. There we go. I had to get in there and get this over with. Game was a little confused, yeah. I think that does fall. I forget if the Hardy suit was specifically for, Mippy. Good luck. I'll need it. And now we wait for... Seer. Yeah, I think this looks fine. Honestly, I trust Miriam. Just Miriam more than I trust him. So, if that counts for anything. It's, isn't feeling vengeful at all, clearly. Normal mill, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, the fact that Miriam feels sense of ownership over Elise because of the whole, like, stolen from the forest thing. Like, you didn't raise her. Not how that works. I just think... Well, if Miriam chills out a bit, could be a good mom. You know, she could just have another mom. Just two of them, you know? I think that's, like, fine.
I like that you say that you trust Miriam more than him, when Miriam literally works for him.
Wasn't it? But what... Because, like, wasn't she betrayed by the whole...
Well, I mean, you'll find out in the future.
My understanding was they were against each other because, like, she was really angry about the whole, like...
No, the Witch of the Woods is against him.
I thought they were the same.
No.
Well, I learn more every day.
Hold on. I sense a beast. Hold on.
There's a beast.
Oh, wretched thing, where are you? Bye. Okay, keep
Oh, wretched little creature.
Hold on, one sec.
Miriam's kind of just a guy. Gotcha.
He hates me.
Well,
My son, he hates me so much.
just the hater.
He's a little hater. Anyways, I have cake now. I went to the bakery again.
Let's go. Bakery
They have
hours.
new milk bread.
Oh. I did not mean to progress that, but you know what? It's fine.
Ugh.
No, I want log.
You come, the gift lass, the tender flesh.
Out with it!
I've come here to do just that, you wretch.
Show it to me, show it to me.
Okay, yeah.
Your ardor, your longing for that wish of yours.
This is ridiculous!
I've already been to your grove. I've cleared your trial. What else is it you want from me?
Your commitment, your commitment. Show it to me, lassie, your commitment.
I think we need to kill this guy.
You ready?
Oh! Oh, my favorite game, Chop and Kick. We have not a lot of time to complete it. We only have 936 footage.
My favorite amount of time. How did you know?
I'm just that good.
We just have to make the tender flesh.
That's easy. Oh, I see. What? Hello?
You actually die if you fail enough times.
That's really cool. Why, if they're gonna have... Gonna
think you
kick
can
you out. Hmm? Oh, unlock it
can-
and then.
Yeah, and then save. Or wait. can you
Perhaps not.
Well, the good thing is we can fast forward through all of this.
Yeah, can we?
No. But we can quickly scroll through
Out
it.
with it! This is ridiculous!
ENR. Nice couple letters there. It doesn't stand for anything in particular.
The music in this scene is so. The music in these mini games are so good.
Okay,
You do have to kick it. You have to kick the bad ones and then crush the good ones.
I wasn't sure if I had to specifically kick the spit or... Oh, it's a heart.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so long.
Trying to put organs in it.
I mean, that's a normal ingredient. We do that all the time.
Don't mess up.
Oh my god. Yeah, this music kind of eats.
It goes hard. Because it's like a distorted version of the normal arcade music.
Mm-hmm.
It's not dinner time.
Whose organs? Who knows? I mean, who cares, right? It's fine.
The tender flesh.
The tender flesh. That crow. It's gone. Yay. It's got my hair in it. It'll do, I suppose. It's best I got out of here. The sooner the better. Uh-huh. What did I... It's that dream again, but I was... down just now.
Yay.
It's time for the best part of the OST in the game.
Oh shit.
Some of the best OSTs in the game. I mean, but this OST has some bangers, but...
Mm-hmm. Now these guys. You again. Didn't you hear me? Stole it.
Yep. We'll be late for his banquet if you don't hurry.
Wait!
Banquet, what are you? I love these guys. The whole circus. Okay, yeah.
I'm like jamming.
This hits. Good morning. Huh? It's morning already?
No longer evil, I'm nice now.
I don't feel like I got any sleep at all. It's best I go find Rosemary. So that's what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
That's
was
really funny.
This is a really accurate visual representation of what it's like to be hungry.
Yeah. What did we have to get for Mippy next?
I believe apple strudel
Okay.
is the one.
So I'll eat this then. It's really exactly like this though, yeah.
Yeah. What's that fucking goat doing again?
What is that goat up to?
I'm begging you, Flock.
What's going on out there?
Oh, please stay put, Flock.
For goodness sake.
What's gotten into him?
I'm sorry.
Elise, he's throwing a temper tantrum, is all.
I didn't know goats could do such a thing.
I had my head full with breakfast, so I couldn't give him much attention.
It's what you get for spoiling him so much, that's what.
I know, but I can't resist his sweet little hops.
For goodness sake.
You're truly...
Are you feeling better today, Elise? You still haven't told me about what happened.
I can't tell her the full extent of it, can I? Not about what I saw in the woods, or about her.
I'm sorry,
Are you listening, Elise?
Huh?
Right, Elise.
You were telling me about the woods.
Now that you mention it.
Apple got lost in the woods, that's all. I went in there to rescue him, I suppose.
You're not telling me the whole truth, are you?
Elise. You know,
There's someone in those woods, Rosemary. I don't know who they are, or what they want from me, but... I felt their presence there since Monday.
Oh, that's...
Someone in the woodlands, you say?
I'm certain they hurt Apple, or lured him in, even.
Have you seen that old hag again, Elise? The one who told you about him and the testaments?
I haven't seen that old hag since then, but... That Rosemary I met in the woods... I don't know what to make of any of this, do I?
I'm sorry,
Elise?
Come, Rosemary, we should move along.
but...
It's best you go ahead without me, Elise. I think I'd best find Flock. I'll be right there with you.
All right. It's fine. I'm sure nothing bad is going on there.
Oh my god, I even have the perfect...
I might even be able to
I have
do
the
2 nights
perfect
today.
title for my trip.
Ooh.
If we have the time. If we're
Yeah.
down. I know you get EP early, but
Yeah, if I don't become the Eeper.
Sir Professor Corny Dog.
the EP. The sleepy.
The sleeper.
Yeah, I don't
This
have
gift
Smelly
does
though.
suit you
I
rather
wish
well,
that I had
lass.
the Trash Master. I have that on my main.
Those shoes, they'll guide you to him.
What in the Lord's name?
Who are you?
You know who I am, Elise.
You're with him. Just like that crow.
Quite smart, aren't you?
You know,
This is another of his trials, I take it.
Why, yes, you're truly so delightful, lass. Fortune, that's what you're after, right?
You've come to taunt me, I'm assuming. Yeah, it's really good. Sprite art.
I've come to welcome you into my very own garden, Elise.
You have to vote 70.
You alone, lass. I won't let that wretched thing into my grove, unlike Miriam the fool. Sentiment you seek rests deep within my depths, Elise.
Am I to meet you there, then?
Hey, how willful you are.
out with it!
You're trying my patience, that's what. We both know what I'm after, Serpent, so get it over with and...
You now bearer of my hex, lassie. Fated to meet me in my realm.
That's cool.
Show me your resolve, your burning desire for more. Be good, behave, Elise, and I'll welcome you with open arms.
You don't have those. You sickening wretch!
I'll be awaiting you at the gate of my bedewed forest of berries, Elise. The pixel art of this game is just so... It's absolutely gorgeous.
It's so good.
I'm, like, still not over the backgrounds being hand-painted.
Yeah, right? To hell with you. Ugh, this stings. It's best I don't alarm Rosemary. I have to prepare myself for tonight. I must see this through. I think Elise is like not paint you and you'd say you don't have those. Yeah. Well, you know what time it is.
Oh, I should see if there's any bits and bobs that we need to do
True.
on Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay, there's
Having
no fancy
fun
stuff
plus
happening at dawn.
playing.
So
And
we're good
even-
until morning.
Still later.
Yeah, you'll hang out with Freya in the afternoon.
Gotcha.
Bunch of stuff to do in the afternoon.
Oh my god, having fun.
Oh, I got the thing wrong for today's Muffy thing.
Huh?
It's hearty soup, not apple strudel. Apple strudel is Friday.
Ah, well, I
Sit
can...
up, so we will have to buy a hearty soup
That's fine.
before afternoon.
Just get another then. How many do I have? 19? Yeah, we can fix that.
Wouldn't want to be a burden, Freya. Not at all, Miss Lisbeth. It'd be my pleasure. Oh, good morning, Elise.
Is everything alright?
Oh, I was inviting Miss Lisbeth and the children for dinner. I don't think we're ready for that yet, my dear. Well, the invitation stands, Miss Lisbeth. You're welcome at any time you like.
How's that for, Mrs. Lisbeth?
Oh, Elise, I have so many questions. Hasn't slept. He keeps mentioning the witch. The witch? What happened in the woods, Elise?
I didn't see anything resembling a witch, that's for certain.
I'll still frighten you, Miss Lisbeth.
Don't die over there.
That's why I fucking love you, baby.
It wasn't my intention to insinuate.
That's all right, Mrs. Lisbeth. I know you meant no harm.
Oh, I hope nothing happens today.
I play
Something's
my,
gonna happen today.
Shadow Priest and my Vengeance Demon Hunter. Vengeance, I think Vengeance is tank. Vengeance is what I thought.
Oh, I feel like I'm losing my mind, Dad.
And my
We had a straight stay
my
strong,
rotation
Muriel.
is like 3 buttons.
What happened, Mr. Guido?
Great.
Haven't you heard,
Oh.
Elise? The windmill was ransacked, even though the door was locked shut all night. Huh?
I don't want to think about it, if I'm honest.
Wonder who could have done that.
Who could have done that? Could have been one of us folks, too. Or even the witch.
You know, if he didn't tell anyone who he gave the keys to, that'd be very convenient for us. Oh, don't say that, Guido. These folks are losing their minds. I only hope they don't turn on me.
On board. And there's so much shit.
Elise, dear, are you listening?
What? Still tired from yesterday? It's best we don't chew it over too much, I'd say.
Switch.
Keeping our mouths shut won't make it go away, Brynhild.
Yeah, well, just watch.
Here to head Leibkuhanahan, lass.
What are you talking about, Mr. Wilhelm?
Haven't you heard? Folks are gathering like bees inside that church.
Because of the windmill and the grain?
Precisely. Folks are going crazy. Some say it was the witch, others say it was the devil himself.
Wait, Mr. Wilhelm. What does any of this have to do with Lebkuchen?
Oh, it's best you go see for yourself, lass.
Lebkuchen sitting in the church, a suspicious amount of grain. Like, sticking toward us. Lebkuchen, do you know what happened to the grain?
You know what happened? Elise, where's the grain? Elise with a suspiciously grain-shaped pocket. Grain-shaped bit in her apron.
Whatever could have happened to the grain?
They're like, you wanted more buns. We gave you more buns. But in reality, we didn't.
Suspicious biscuit. Yeah.
It's engaging.
Suspicious hair
No.
biscuit.
Fun though.
How strange.
You know exactly
I'm
what
glad I
you
had a
did.
word with Lebkuchen this morning. You folks are completely losing your minds.
They certainly are, Mrs. Bechtel.
Elise, this is to be taken seriously. My, I wouldn't want to blame poor Eugen, but... You best not say it, Mathilde. This is a matter to be handled by Father Hans.
Whatever it is, I don't think it's anything to fret about.
Thing lass. Try to keep our composure, ladies. Zodali is right. We best wait for Father Hans's judgment. So many cats in this game. There's just so many animals wandering.
Yeah. I quite enjoy it. We've got to clear out the blockage, folks. It's the only way.
If you say so, lad.
You know,
What's wrong with the fountain?
It's one thing after another, isn't it, Elise? We think the fountain's obstructed, that's all. This is all her doing. The witch! She's taken our grain, our children, and now she's after our water. We've discussed this, old lad. Finn and I can give it a look, can't we, Finn?
To the best of our ability, but
Old Willem ought to know what's wrong with it.
we're to gather here at noon, folks. I want to have a word with all of Kieferberg.
You'll need to lend me a hand, Father.
Naturally, Gustav.
What are we to do about the grain, folks?
The grain?
Haven't you heard, lass?
No, I'm yet to fully understand what's going on.
Someone was in the windmill last night, Elise. In the wind, or the crows still. The door was still locked this morning, lad, but it was Eugen's responsibility, but... It was the witch, I tell you!
Give it a rest, old Yak.
I was told you left home early last night, Elise. She was certainly tired, old Yakin. Don't be unreasonable. Could have been one of us, folks. What about the Weevils?
What about the Weevils?
What about the Weevils?
Weevils, Mr. Ludwig?
Flour and grain we had stored away are riddled with beetles, Elise. Not certain what we're to do with this grain now. All we can to avoid throwing it out, Ludwig. We'll become completely reliant on Primmeldorf at this rate. That witch has us at her mercy. She has all of Keeperberg in the palm of her hand, and... That's enough, folks. I've heard enough. Finn and Heinrich will take a look at the fountain later. As for the rest of us, we ought to air out that grain and do away with those beetles, starting right now.
This is only riling folks up even more. Best go see if Alevkahen's alright. Folks must be swarming her.
Time to hang out with our girlie.
Oh my god!
I miss Lebkuchen.
Yes, sir.
I'm so sad we're not on her route, but also, I've already done it, so...
You already know. Just let her miss her a lot.
I miss Lebkuchen.
Maybe after this.
Please try to keep calm, Miss Linda.
Oh, I know.
Look at my rosary, Lebkuchen. I seem to have pulled on it a little too tightly this morning. No good, Ariane. No good at all. I'll tighten it for you, Miss Ariane, but first I ought to...
Lebkuchen.
I can help again.
Elise.
Elise? What are you saying, lassie? A maid of all work can't possibly pray our blessings. We need Lebkuchen.
Kick her out. Just being mean.
Kick her out. Get her out of here.
Get her out of here.
They don't take her, they don't appreciate Lebkuchen like I do.
Don't appreciate her like I do. Flutters my eyelashes.
Oh, Lebkuchen.
Oh,
Isn't this one yours?
it is, yes. Where's Father Hans when we need him most?
Hans has his own matters to attend to. I can... You visit each and every one of our homes, Lebkuchen.
I wonder.
Oh, that's... My inn, too. I'll need a prayer in each and every room before sunset. Before then, Lebkuchen, could you...
Out with it!
Will you folks back off a little? My Elise, can't you see where... Oh no. Lebkuchen!
Oh, who's going to pray our blessings now?
Girl!
That's your fucking worry?
Need to punch her. We must fetch Father Hans. Yeah, well, you're going to hell. Yeah, right? Someone get her some water. Lebkuchen, can you hear me? She's fucking dead. I don't know.
Fucked up. She died.
This is so sad. Can we please get a like? We'll be taking her home, Elise. She'll be fine. All right, Mrs. Dorothea. Why don't you pay her a visit in a little while? Of course, I'll be there. I ought to go see her. She didn't deserve any of this. Oh my god, we got tasks!
Yay!
I love tasks.
I won't stand for it, old lads, nor will anyone else in Kieferberg. Yeah, why we ought to start with her, that's what. You're not touching any of our folks either, I'll have you know.
What's going on here? I'm not certain this is the best time, lass.
Old Yakin's insisting we search folks for the witch's hexes, Elise. You
fool, you're giving her time to conceal the...
Please, keep calm, old Yakin.
What Kieferberg needs isn't calm, Hans. It's leadership. We ought to take matters into our own hands and search everyone.
Searching every last in town, I feel like is less suspicious.
Yeah, it is.
Compared to, it's me, obviously. You want me.
I'm the witch.
I'm the witch. I don't think Mr. Gustav would allow Freya to be searched for such things either.
I won't allow anyone in town to be searched, lass. Not even you, old Yakin. Keep that in mind. Search me all you want.
That is literally the opposite of what we're saying.
It's a matter of oh, it's you.
It's a matter of respect, old Yakin. I would have thought you'd understand.
This isn't the time for respect, Hans. I won't allow it. That's all I have to say on the matter. Fools, you'll regret this.
This guy.
Fuck this guy.
Fuck this guy.
Fuck the elderly. We don't like them.
We don't like him. What jobs do we have available? Okay, so there's nothing else we need to do at the same time, so we can't afford to do that.
Oh, you can do the fish fountain today, by the way.
Ooh.
Elise!
I thought you'd all be in class.
Dorothea's insisting Apple should rest for the rest of the day.
Oh, Elise, did Apple truly see the... you know... What are you talking about, Mrs. Linda?
Says he saw the witch.
Jacob, what did I tell you?
I'm sorry, Mama.
I saw no such thing, Mrs. Linda. The poor lad's still frightened, I'm certain. That said, I wouldn't want my Jacob to believe such notions. Of course, Mrs. Linda.
Elise,
Quite real.
Apple said you saw her too.
I'll just get...
Enough of that nonsense, Jacob.
It's cool. It's neat.
But Mama,
So you had a bad dream. It's just that easy.
Certainly it has nothing to do with me.
I'm at a complete loss.
Still can't make sense of the fountain, Mr. Heinrich?
Can't make sense of anything these days, that's what. Folks are convinced I had something to do with the windmill. Nonsense, lad. You'd never do such a thing out of spite, we all know it. It couldn't happen to any of us. You ought to stand your ground, Eugen. You're too kind, Heinrich.
Folks are rather restless, that's for certain.
With all these goings on, Elise? Apple time.
I will do that later. It'll be apple time, but later.
Yeah, we have apples or we have chickens right now. Apples are easier than chickens.
Yeah.
And we don't have a choice for the second one, so... For later today. The other choice... Well, no. The thing is that the Freya date is later.
Ah, right. Took you long enough, Rosemarine.
Elise, I finally got Flock to settle down in the granary.
More importantly, Rosemarine, you have to be rather careful about town today. Folks are losing their minds.
I heard something happened to the fountain, but...
Stay close to me, you hear?
Alright, Elise.
Folks are more willing to believe that there's a witch now, Rosemarine. If we're not careful, they'll turn against us.
I see.
I'll call for you if I need help, alright?
I'll be here, Elise. Remember to buy hearty soup, by the way.
Yeah.
Well, you can do that after. I don't know how much it is, but
Yeah, after we do a job.
I think this one's all your
Yeah,
size.
it is indeed. I don't know, Brunhild. Why don't you have a word with her, Tristan? With whom, Mrs. Brunhill? It's Linda, but she worries too much for her own good. That certainly sounds like Mrs. Linda. The poor lass will end up like Mrs. Odily at this rate with Tristan. I'll see what I can do. She'd best busy herself with the festival, I'd say. Wasn't she lending a hand already? It's Jacob she's fretting about, you see? Wants him by her side at all times. Won't let him go play, even. I can't say I don't understand, but... Anyhow, I gave the lads my word I'd lend a hand with the weevils. Weren't you fetching some water for Linda, Tristan? After I'm back from the well, Brunhild. Speaking of... Going on over here?
Paperberg's in shambles, that's what. Our grain is ruined, our fountain's dry. There's a witch out and about.
You're making too much of it, Mrs. Wilma.
Is she, Elise? Isn't she, Bernard? I understand we're dealing with something we don't truly... An absolute nightmare is what this is. The way I see it, it's not the witch we ought to be worried about.
My, how daring! I feel like... Yet again.
Yeah, I think it's
Kieferberg, yeah. Feels like it's usually the left option. It's Kieferberg you're worried about, isn't it? I understand what you're trying to say, Mr. Ludwig.
Well, I don't. We're clearly dealing with a witch. Whoever it is, they're trying to ruin us, and that's that. Stealing Oigon's horses, taking Apfel into the woods. This person's a proper menace. We must stay alert. It's not one of us, Ludwig.
You didn't believe in any of this yesterday, Mrs. Wilma.
Apfel claims he's seen it, Elise. Maybe he just wants attention, Wilma. Either way, folks, we ought to find out what's going on, and fast.
I have my key in my pocket, but I don't think I can look into this with folks hanging about the well.
Okay, so let's
Let's
do it
come back
later.
some other time. Yeah, makes sense.
Oh, Mikey, you were back!
I'm rather lucky to have my own well in the backyard, huh? Can't imagine having to come all this way just for some water. Covered in clusters of ivy, Kieferberg's water well overlooks the valley down below. Imagine.
It's best you don't come about these parts, lass.
We do it with reason, Elise. Why?
Father An says it's best folks don't wander up there.
For the time being, at least. Because of what's happened, I suppose. Did you have any business up there, Elise? Of course not, Mr. Finn.
What could the lass be wanting to do up there, anyhow? Now, about those weevils.
It'll take us the entire day to pick them all off that grain. Can you even do such a thing? Some of it will have to go to the pigs, I'm certain.
Just our luck, huh?
I'm assuming I'll just get turned back. No, actually, okay. Grr. I suppose I won't be getting in here anytime soon, huh? Yeah, probably shouldn't be going in there regardless.
$65. In there.
in the grain.
Oh, the grain.
Big bugs in the grain. Yeah, you know... I'm sure there's nothing worrying about there being weevils in the grain. I've been told it was Freya's mother who decorated their home. See where Freya got her creativity from, I suppose. Not you too, Freya.
Oh, Elise. I don't think I can bring myself to smile today.
Then don't, Freya.
It's already upset as much as is, Elise. They don't need me moping about town, too.
You'll never learn, will you?
Miss Lisbeth, I can't help but worry about her. Mr. Eugen's leaving, and now Lebkuchen, too.
Things are looking grim, I suppose.
Speaking of which, Elise,
Oh no, you're not worrying about me too.
I can't help it, Elise. You've seen what happened to Lebkuchen.
What about you then?
I make certain I eat and sleep properly, Elise.
So do I, Freya. Goodness sake.
I must admit, I've been busier than usual, but it's Miss Wilma who's been trying my patience the most, if I'm honest.
Yours and mine.
I'll go visit Lebkuchen later today. There's a veil of hers I've been mending, too.
She'll be happy to see you, Freya. Everyone's losing their minds today.
You'd agree, I'd certain.
Who, me? You've seen how moody everyone's been all week, lass. Folks don't know what to believe anymore. Nobody's in their right mind.
Odaly's turning to prayer, Bertha's scared witless.
Mrs. Bertha?
I'd say what happened to Apple has frightened her, you see.
You didn't see anything in those woods yesterday, did you, Elise? No, Mrs. Loreley, I didn't.
What use is there tormenting the poor lass Loreley? She would told all of Kieferberg if she'd seen anything.
I suppose, but... Mrs. Bechtel's right, Mrs. Loreley.
The lad is safe and sound thanks to Elise. We mustn't forget that.
You're right, Mrs. Bechtel. You're right. Maybe I'm starting to lose my mind. Join the club. Okay, now we can do a little bit of chores.
Yippee!
Yippee! Alright. Or you end up fainting as well.
No, it's best we don't make light of it, Elise. Move along now, before anything happens to the orchard.
I don't think so.
No.
Picks apples, faints.
Dies. Dies from hunger.
Well,
Good luck suspecting of me of witchcraft now.
idiot.
Or even actually, if we leave, I know that I have some mail.
Ah, fuck, this is perfect timing.
Oh?
I got a frenzy and cookie clicker to do while you're doing this minigame.
So true. Gaming.
We're gaming. We gotta go! Oh no.
Don't worry about it. I'm too good at the game. That's how I still win. Damn it.
No.
I thought I juked it. Required scores
So
for...
you should still get A rank if you don't put it in here.
Nah, that's cruel.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Can't believe they do it to me. It's raining apples! Let's go!
Oh, wow, actually.
Huge.
We're so good at this game.
Big money moves.
Big money moves, big money. She'll never need apples again.
We set for life.
Oh.
Only had to get hit by one anvil.
I'm so blessed to have you, Elise. I'll have plenty of apples even if that orchard catches fire.
Don't say that. The Lord's name with the orchard catch on fire, Mrs. Marlin.
It's best we don't question such things, Elise. Here you go, dear, for your time.
Yeah, grab the
Okay.
judging class.
We should eat, by the way.
Are you sure?
We need... Yes. I assume so.
And I'll go and grab the,
I think you can go to the, everyone's at the thing, so I think you can do the one thing that we couldn't do because people were there.
Oh, right. It's best I don't wander around too much. Wow.
Oh, seems like there's an event then.
I'm sure I can't leave out this way either.
Yeah, we'll have to do this
Yeah.
first, and then we'll... I think then we have the rest of the day. This should, put forward. Since there's no other choice.
Now that we're all gathered here, folks.
Oh, we're losing our minds, Father.
This week hasn't been easy for Kieferberg, as we all know. That said, we have decided to ask Primmeldorf for support.
Hermeldorf, you say?
We cannot compromise the festival at all, as you understand. Yeah, it's not suspicious at all that this festival is, like, so vital that they can't even... Like, even when all this shit's happening. It doesn't mean anything, I'm sure.
Surely not. Are you sure you've considered every option, Father? Kieferberg wasn't what it once was, Ludwig. We're gonna need help.
We'll be patrolling the outskirts in the evenings as well.
Should make sleep easier, for certain.
The protection of Kieferberg and our neighbors is in order, folks.
What happened to good poor Apfel was bad enough. Father, but who is to carry out our nightly prayers?
Naturally, the church's doors will be open to all regardless.
What about the windmill and the fountain?
Are you really concerned about the fountain right now? Well, I suppose. For some reason I was assuming she meant, like... My mind was still in the night patrol. I was like, are you gonna be, like, heading out there at 2 a.m. like... Oh boy, water!
Oh boy, water! There's still water in the well, Wilma. No need to fret.
I mean, I
Oh, but who knows how long that well will last.
Carry it.
Well, here's some help. It's a well.
Oh, shush it!
It's not as though that fountain's sustaining the well, is it?
What would you know, lassie? I'm at a loss regarding the fountain, if I'm honest.
Wasn't there some sort of blockage, Mr. Ludwig? We're going to have to disassemble it.
Eh.
Maybe.
Why isn't
I
she
think
trying
dead
to
torn
learn?
in here.
With those two big fingers of hers, I'd say she get the job done rather easily.
Wow.
So rude.
Rude.
Sometimes provoke the last Wilma. She's so keen to stick her nose in everything, Ludwig.
You're so mean.
Might as well teach her a little lesson, wouldn't you say? She's kind of a bitch.
Yeah.
Fuck off, Wilma.
At least helps everyone and is the most, like...
Elise is a general help around the town, helps people with all their tasks,
Mhm.
saves a child from the woods. I don't know. She's kind of she needs to be put in her place.
She's just sticking her nose in everyone else's business. You know, the way she balanced my checkbook and did my harvest and watered all my crops, and it's just too much.
And played Kiss the Rat with all the children.
Can't trust like that.
Let's not get carried away, Wilma. We're not here to
Wilma going to hell, so true!
going to hell.
Why, that's a terrific idea. Elise, that's dangerous. You'll get hurt.
Oh dear lord, she's getting in there.
I'll show you all.
A snake! A black snake was in the fountain. Oh, Kieferberg is done for.
It's just an
Especially when you
animal.
don't have anything on.
It's the witch!
that's a lie,
The
I know.
witch! The devil himself!
Rambo!
That's enough.
Silence! We can't lose our heads. We must remain calm. You folks can't.
Oh,
Oh, what happened?
calm, father!
This is a danger noodle, exactly. Everyone's dismissed. Back to work. Gustav and I will have a word about this.
Game begging me to please, Sokka to Gem, please.
I am...
Go buy your stuff,
Yeah.
by the way.
Very good timing.
Oh, legend.
Hopefully, I think we should be able to...
I forget if it's up here.
Oh, do you need to... I think you can only buy hearty soup from the other store. You can only buy bread items from the bakery.
How the paws doing their own thing.
There's also a quest in the village square at the end. Oh, there it is. Oh, Elise, I was looking for you, dearie.
Looking for Mrs. McTill?
Yeah, I was hoping you'd have a word with Ariane. Been struggling quite a bit lately, you see.
Struggling with what, Mrs. McTill?
Oh, it's rather embarrassing, but I can no longer do many of my house chores. This terrible tremor won't let me wash my dishes, more laundry.
Mrs. McTill.
Yeah, Lillian boss.
Would you tell her I need her to stop by tonight, Elise? I would tell her myself. This would be the 4th time this week, you see.
There you go.
Of course, Mrs. McTill. I'll let her know.
Hello, madam.
Hi, ma'am.
Miss Welma.
Miss Welma.
You also have the fancy rosary that you got yesterday?
Oh, true. Hearty soup, right?
Yep, it's hearty soup.
Yeah, that was worth it. I got it.
So I think you do have a couple things to sell.
Mm-hmm. This is it. Still though. That's a lot.
Or make some
Food or
something else.
anything?
I
Matches?
probably could use some food.
You could buy a sausage. like
Okay.
the spice worst.
Yeah, probably a good
That's
idea.
pretty hearty. It'll get you basically through the entire day. I think we have another, cause what, we have another grape juice and Walpurgis oil, don't we?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
we
you
have
need...
one. You have 2 grape juice and 1 Walpurgis oil. I think we're fine on the front.
Yeah. Get a couple matches. Just to be safe.
She's so pretty.
I like her normal amount. How are
It's
we
a
on...
shame her mother is such a
I
bitch.
do want
Yeah,
to know
right.
how many people were. That
Well...
they made some mounts.
Don't have much for restoring, hunger.
Hunger.
Not
I
that
think
we're doing bad,
we should
but...
be fine right now, but just when
Yeah.
you get to, when you lose 1 more, we can just
Yeah.
Not anything.
find Mibby.
By like 1,000.
Oh, Moppy. Let's start from over here.
I don't know where she is exactly.
She was in, the square, I believe.
Oh, there's people here still.
Man!
I'm gonna be able to go. That absolutely will not do, Gustav. Willem's right. All we need is someone to.
What are you two pestering Mr. Gustav for?
All valid concerns, ladies, but I ought to say. No, I don't think you understand, Gustav. You must make certain there's no witch in Kieferberg.
Wait.
These are. Uh-oh. We
Didn't
throw
mean to
folks
do
off
that.
the cliff to see if they fly or not.
Okay, this is worth it for that.
Yes, it's worth. Our suspicion's not high. So
Yeah,
it's
it's fine. We throw folks off the cliff to see if they fly or not.
very funny, Elise. The lass is right, ladies. We must be reasonable here. Things can only get worse if we don't act now, Gustav.
Things could get better too, Mrs. Elma.
Oh, all you want is to be in Gustav's good books, lassie.
All I want, Mrs. Wilma, is some peace and quiet around here for once.
Which, lass? Good grief.
You might have
Hey.
Correct option.
It's Mrs. Wilma now. Yeah. Does she now?
Get more transmogs. As far as anyone run into anything yet?
I'm glad to see there's some cheer left in you, Lisbeth. I have much to thank you for, Mrs. Marielle.
You do look better, Mrs. Elizabeth.
We spent a couple hours at Mrs. Marielle's, you see. I knew you could use some times away from these goings-on. I must say, however, I'm a little fearful myself, too.
You, Mrs. Muriel?
So losing their wits, Elise. You were stowing for the festival, and even then, every conversation looked at the crows or apple or the fountain,
I see.
thinking ill of each other, accusing each other. I've just about had it.
So true.
You have to do the quest thingy.
Oh, yeah. Ah, Mrs. Ariane, I was meaning to ask you.
Is it Miss McTill?
She says she needs to help her out again tonight, yes.
The poor thing. Old age really doesn't forgive, does it?
When did this start, Mrs. Ariane?
Oh, just last week, Elise. I caught her trying to wash her sheets by the well, you see.
She could have asked me.
Matilda's rather stubborn, you know that. Tell her I'll be right there after supper.
All right, Mrs. Ariane. Going down here.
Well, if I get free stuff,
I'd like to ask you,
everything's
Elise.
pretty smoothly.
There's something I'd like to ask you too, Rosemary.
First,
Do you happen to know anything about that? That's what you were gonna ask me about, huh?
boatman, you see.
There's something I haven't told you.
Elise. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
Can't bring myself to tell her about that serpent. Not here. I fed a sausage to Flock this morning.
Sausage!
It looked like he truly wanted it, and I couldn't...
Shit.
No wonder he was throwing a temper tantrum then. He must have wanted more.
I
I suppose.
my closet.
Yeah, totally.
I can hear Kay playing World of Warcraft.
Mm-hmm.
I hope they do.
Cruel, I'll tell you. That's all this is.
What's cruel, Mr. Heinrich?
Blaming Eugen for what happened to the windmill, lass.
Girl, I don't think you're supposed to feed goats that. It's fine. Oh yeah, there she is.
Ah,
Shit, it bleaches.
Millie.
Moby. I must confess, I'd rather it be a witch than a neighbor.
Now, I wouldn't go that far, but Eugen wouldn't.
You, Mr. Heinrich?
The serpent you pulled from the fountain, Elise.
Folks couldn't do such a thing. Wouldn't you say it crawled into the fountain by itself?
Not likely.
Whatever's happening in Kieferberg, it's starting to compromise our livelihood, and we can't have that.
We must make the most of those patrols, if that's what... Yo, what's up, Mippy?
Muppy.
It's you!
Have it off for you, Elise.
For goodness sake.
Out of my sight, Martha. I've had enough trouble for one day.
You'd like to hear this.
Is that so?
Out with it then. I don't have all day.
Oh, but it wouldn't be for free.
You know.
How about you give me some hearty soup?
Why, I don't think so, Muffs.
Oh, but
An agreement, Elise.
I got all of this.
You're lucky I don't want any trouble, Mindy. Out with it now. What did you have to tell me?
You're so generous.
out with it.
Out with it, Mary. Right before I...
Oh, but
Because I
Pardon me, Elise.
have 7 spaces.
You threaten me every day, you little...
I heard my auntie talking about a search.
A search?
Okay, so
Also,
if you
losing
put
my
on the
mind about the
t-shirt
serpent you
enthusiast
pulled
thing,
out of
it
the
takes off
fountain.
your shirt.
They want to search everyone in town.
for goodness sake.
For goodness sake.
I hope
I'll put in a good word for you, Elise.
5 minutes.
But you ought to promise you'll
T-shirt
bring me some
enthusiasts
apple
really like
strudel
shirts.
tomorrow.
Go to hell with you, Molly. Out of my sight. Melly's interference can weigh quite heavy. I best be prepared for tomorrow.
If I remember correctly, if you feed her all day, all of the days, you get a
That's
special achievement
purple.
for it. So
Oh, it is crimpy! I think it's supposed to be crimp pie. It's like crimpy. Wait, what's like Grandpa something? Oh, Grandmaster. I thought it said Grandpa Cloud 9, and I was getting really excited.
what's going on right now?
Yeah.
Because we did the. We went to the village square and we watched the
Shit, what
cutscene.
happened to it?
Mhm.
Oh, talk to
Still
my
like
child
crimpy.
again,
Or my favorite pet.
and then we have a date with Freya
Mhm.
at her house.
I like the child that you can use that.
Not yet.
Later, soon.
Later. We'll be gay later.
We have to take care of our chores first.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God, it's so like detailed for a pet. Is this a storm hound or a storm pet?
Do you have a moment, Elise?
Yeah.
Certainly, Father. I would like to ask you to go easier on folks.
Corgi.
Easier, Father? Practice patience, Elise. Now more than ever. You pulling that serpent out this morning has upset some folks. I don't think that's fair, Father. Mrs. Wilma was the one who provoked me to do it in the first place. I understand, Elise, but folks are restless. Today's been rather challenging, as you know. I hope you're having this conversation with Mrs. Odalie as well. Mrs. Bertha, Mrs. Brunhild, and y'all Jochen, too. Certainly, Elise. Yeah, better.
Oh, that was really cute. Actually,
Did you find her, Elise?
Mrs. Ariane said she'll come by right after supper, Mr. Bechtold.
Thank you, Elise. Here's something for you. That's 30
Nice.
gold. I think that's like 20, 30 gold.
Nice. You don't have to, Mrs. Bechtold. Oh, but she does.
Oh, it's the least I can do, my dear. There'll come a day where I truly won't be able to do anything after all.
Mrs. Bechtold.
like my headphones and just
Did you hear me or was I?
I did not hear you, no.
Oh, great. There she is. Now, totally. There's hardly any need for all that howling.
I'm surprised you're not on her side about this, Mrs. Bertha.
Totally's convinced you conjured up that serpent, Elise. With our own eyes, Bertha. Nothing of the sort. Elise might very well be the witch for all we know.
By you?
And we can't point fingers at everyone in town, Odalie. Pushing all of Kieferberg out of fear isn't the answer. Oh, good lord, we're done for. I can't even have a word with Lemkrad either.
Because you folks hounded her day and night.
Leave Odalie to me, Elise. Kieferberg will be done if we carry on like this.
Time to be a little homosexual.
Yeah.
Yippee! There she is. I'll spend some time with her.
Elise!
Well, Elise, there you are.
Freya.
You don't have to be so excited each time, Freya.
I can't help it. Come in now. Her room's so cute.
This is so cute, yeah.
There's something I'd like to show you.
I've only ever been here once before, I think.
Oh, it's rather childish.
Huh? What is?
All these curtains and whatnot. It's like a child's room, I know.
Never say this again. You made those yourself, didn't you, Freya?
Of course.
Yes, I did.
I don't see what's wrong with them.
Miss Marielle always says I'd best focus on garments is all. I'd say she's right now anyhow. I do too much embroidering, don't I?
For goodness sake.
Sorry. You make all your dresses, Freya.
Make them colorful, isn't it?
Mr. Kasav's overalls, too. Remember, he made a great deal out of those.
Both know she's right, Elise.
Shaking her by the shoulders. You seem to think so, that's for certain.
For seamstress, Elise? She knows what she's talking.
For goodness sake.
So are you, Freya?
Elise.
Elise!
Why do you think I have a bunch of grapes on my apron?
Aren't grapes your favorite?
For goodness sake.
For goodness sake, Freya. It's because of you. You fruit.
Eh?
I begged Granny Holly to embroider them for me. Just so that you weren't the only lass in town with a dainty apron. That's so cute.
That's so cute. Oh my god.
Aw.
They're so
They're so cute.
cute.
Oh, laugh all you want, you.
Let me show you what I've been working on then. What do you think, Elise?
Freya.
Aww. Oh, Freya.
I'd finally put this silky ribbon to good use.
Oh, it's rather dainty.
Me or no?
Nope.
You like it then?
I do like it. You even added some big frills on the straps.
Oh, glad you like it, Elise.
You know,
That said, isn't it rather small for you, Freya? I thought you liked them longer and wider around the waist.
Oh, Elise.
You, silly.
Huh?
It's on its way, isn't it? You need something more cheery.
Love that they did go into detail about their choice of clothing and
Why did they
silly
give
trivia
shit?
habits. Yeah, it's really cool. Do we?
I think that's the one.
Yeah, this seems like slightly more approving.
Mm-hmm.
For goodness sake.
Damn.
There you go, making things for me again, Freya.
If you'd like me to, Elise, but this is simply how I...
I don't have anything to give back to you, is all.
Oh, what you do?
Huh?
Won't you dance with me on Saturday, Elise?
Oh, Elise.
Oh goodness, there you are, bright red again.
Shush it, you.
You're shameless, Freya.
Nameless?
For goodness sake.
You do it on purpose. All these gifts and the things you say. She knows what she's doing, yeah.
Of course it's on purpose, silly. Let me do these things for you. It's how I express my...
Anyway.
I know.
Shush it, you.
Shush, for goodness sake.
You're so bad at this, Elise.
I'll dance with you all you want on Saturday.
Yeah, but it only
Alright,
counts towards.
I'll be looking forward to it.
Her wink, yeah.
For goodness sake.
Good grief.
Oh, Elise.
Along now, before you melt into a puddle.
Freya.
Freya.
She's so cute. I can't
She's
get
so
over
cute.
her.
I love her.
So cute. And this one we just have tasks. So
Mm.
what? How are we on? Oh my goodness. How are
Don't
we
die up there.
on affection with Freya?
I need to go to you.
There.
Snowball.
Where's it?
It's
Wow.
in there.
Alright, yeah. One more.
Sure. love
Oh.
how much of like rivals to lovers Freya and Elise are.
Yeah. They're so cute. I do care them dearly.
I care them a lot.
I just think.
I just think they.
Old Yawkin's not going to waste his chance, I tell you. His chance to do what, Mrs. Loreley? Why, find the witch, Elise. I'm not certain we're to trust his judgment, Loreley. Father Hans isn't lifting a finger. Who else are we to rely on? Anyone but old Yakin.
Anyone but old Yakin.
That seems more reasonable.
Yeah.
All that old wretch has done so far is spread his nonsense about town. How are we to know if they're lies, lassie? I'm starting to think maybe he's been speaking the truth all this time. Oh my god. I wouldn't want to know what you think about me then, Mr. Tristan. Have you folks forgotten who he's been accusing of witchery? Why, that must be for a reason, wouldn't you say?
Hey.
Hey. Old Yakin's going mad, folks. We're speaking out of fear. I wouldn't want to lend his notions any weight, but... Man!
It's fine. We have low suspicion
Yeah.
right now.
Mean to me.
Pretty sure if we fail like 90% of the stuff, we'll still be able to get the good ending regardless. Oh,
So this is working. Great news.
that's what it's all about, I'll tell you. Ill will in Kieferberg, Roma.
What's the matter?
I'm certain he has something to do with it.
I'm almost convinced someone is trying to sabotage her inn, Elise.
Wigan, I'm certain. He's jealous my business is still up and running, that's what.
Tempting, but I won't. Mr. Eugen. Are you aware what you're saying, Mrs. Wilma?
Clearly not, Elise. Wilma's letting all this get to her. We all, Marlon? You folks are too afraid to name names, that's what.
It's a matter of respect, Wilma.
Oh, the witch? What are we to do then, Wilma?
It's best I shut my mouth before they turn on me. Hey. Easy. Let's keep calm, folks. Losing our tempers isn't going to fix anything. What's wrong with the fountain now?
Did you have damaged it earlier, Elise? That could very much
Yeah,
be
I'll
the
bounce
case.
from Island
I don't think so, but...
If she had, it wouldn't be enough to cause this.
Yeah,
Make this of this then, Heinrich. Just don't know of such a thing. It's not only the fountain either. The well is also.
The well? It's overflowing, Elise. How can a well overflow?
Complete loss.
Let us wait and see.
I'm not about to sit and wait for my home to be flooded. I must say, I don't agree, Father.
Complete loss. Listen.
Dies. I must say, it might be all we can do.
It truly is all we can do, Heinrich. Losing our minds won't help. We must persevere.
This isn't looking too good for us here in Kieferberg, is it? Do you want to check the fountain?
Yeah, I will do that. I've never seen it overflow like this. It's not even raining.
You might want to check the well too, because the fish. I don't know. did we miss our chance? But we checked all of the times, right?
Yeah, I thought so.
Hi, Queen.
Hi, Queen.
There she is, Apple. Why don't you ask her?
Ask me what?
Apple's going over what happened yesterday, Elise. He's rather tired and...
You saw her too, Elise. I know it.
Who did you see, Apple?
I didn't see anyone, Apple.
Oh, Elise. What are we to do about this? I saw her. She had yellow eyes and
You're tired, Apple. I know it was frightening. I was frightened too.
Elise is right, Apple.
Gaslight robots, exactly.
Gaslight the child. Gaslight the child.
Gaslight the child.
It's best you rest now. Why don't you go play with Gurn and Jacob?
This is all correct and moral.
Normal.
Normal.
Oh. There's a quest.
You know, that thing is pretty empty around here. I could probably...
We're not dealing with regular folk here.
Oh, but what if it's not folk we're dealing with, Mr. Bernard?
Lord knows what could happen to Kieferberg at this rate. Too much to keep track of, folks. The horses, Apple, our grain being riddled with weevils, and now this flooding? I must say, I'm at a loss myself.
You, Mr. Gustav?
Kieferberg is confused, Elise. I think it's no surprise.
Yeah. Why, that's no surprise, is it? You're also entertained with this witch you can't see straight. Elise.
I can't say I don't agree, but... To be expected, folks would fret, Elise.
What's that done for Kieferberg so far, Mr. Gustav? All this fretting, day in, day out? And for what?
Even you ought to admit this isn't normal, lass.
Truly, denying the witch exists at this point only makes you...
We shouldn't go that far, Brynhild. He's right, McTild. If Elise isn't against the witch, that means... It's best we leave it at that, folks.
Yeah, there we go.
Wow.
Cool.
Music?
Epic.
Epic.
I wonder if it'll just let you use the key.
There's a track.
Best I come back some
Or
other
you got a
time.
picture.
I think we might have to wait for like nighttime when people aren't at the at it anymore.
That would make sense.
Looks really good.
Let us in!
Let us in!
I do like how slow you walk. It's very fun.
You're once again...
Well, you might still.
You know,
I was
Audible.
once again
It's
muted. This is fine.
This is fine.
You're right. You know what
Thank
I
you,
did
Discord.
as well?
Thank you, Discord.
Oh, Elise!
What's the matter, Rosemary?
Folks have been looking at me all day is all.
There we go.
You don't think they know?
They don't know anything, Rosemary. You can't forget you're still a stranger to Kieferberg.
I don't remember getting these looks on Monday, Elise.
They're wary because of what happened today, is all.
I suppose.
Oh, fuck. No, our costumes. Oh, that's
Huh?
I can't say I'm glad to hear that, lad.
You're what, Mrs. Alma?
That I'm leaving, lass. For good.
Thought you'd say, Mr. Eugen. I thought that was the entire idea.
I don't think so, unfortunately. Leave too if I were your age. And with these goings on.
You,
Keep
Mrs.
on
Elma?
getting on it really quick.
Herberg's changed, Elise. Things were different back in my day. More prosperous. Rumeldorf has more to offer to young folks, that's for certain.
Yeah, well, no, you can stay on that. We'll run the thing really
You
quick.
would have thought.
We can only go up to. We can only finish. We can't do.
Get the
we
fuck
have
out
one
of
to
here.
say,
He's the only one who's gonna live.
Yeah.
ships. Okay.
I think that's. We've talked to everyone, right?
Yeah, we have. So that just leaves.
I think we can do apples again.
Could do some apples.
I do love apples.
We do love apples thing.
Champions. Yeah. 20 out of 20 players.
I was hoping you could pick some answers. Bertha's too busy wittering about the witch to bother, you see.
It's insane, but you know what? Fuck a ball. She too
Fuck a
frightened to
ball.
go to the orchard? Orchard?
The orchard?
The orchard?
Something along those lines, I'd say. I love how we're just like giving up on this.
I thought you were just like not gonna, you know.
You know, I'm
It's-
just chilling.
We're just chilling. It's just apples. All tanks losing your wits for good. You know what? I really have a lot of food to burn. Yeah, it is. It's raining apples.
It's raining apples.
Got it before I fell off. Yeah.
I trust.
Press the fire.
I should go back and get more of the boxes. Bro.
We gotta go.
Gotta go.
Apple time.
Fuck.
Oh,
Nearly juked it. It's fine. Fuck.
was that enough for S? It might have been. I know it's enough for A, but I don't know if it's
Let's go!
S. Okay, thank God.
Must be 150 then.
I think
Good
it's
shit.
Like a weird threshold, like 149 or something.
That's how we do it. Literally.
Didn't you go a little overboard would last.
Mrs. Martha won't have to go to that orchard
Maybe
anytime
their
soon,
juice
will
is so
she?
good. Need to buy
I wouldn't hear the end of it if she did.
more. See, that's
For
the
your
one
trouble,
that I
Elise.
don't really care for.
Thank you, Mr. Ludwig.
Might be a good idea to pick up some more food today.
Ye-
Wait. It's still here. Hope you guys don't mind that we Tonobi watch stuff.
It's a little dire.
Hungry.
Hungry.
Ugh.
You can still get them.
Well, actually, I suppose we could get one of the big meals. Not that it makes a difference, but...
I mean, yeah. You might as well get, like, the sausage.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like... For right now, just get the sausage and then just pick up a few breads. Remember, I think you can talk to Liebken today? And you might be able to talk to Liebken? I don't know if you can today.
Mm-hmm.
Let me check.
I also have something to sell, so...
You can talk to her later. And get some...
Oh, are all these... Yeah, the only ones that restore hunger here are also health.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, you could always just, buy them and then use them for health and then fill up your thing in the end.
That's true.
I really like that
I'll
healthy
get
guy.
a
It's
heart
so
attack.
stupid looking.
Yeah, the hearty soup is worth.
Mm-hmm.
I like the little like neck piece.
Oh yeah, you can also, there's a golden girl
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
in the church behind the altar.
Oh, okay. Reminds me of mentioning earlier, the one, chat the one Goody Two Shoes review that's like, great game, only flaw is I can't romance the baddie at the end. And they're right. Yeah, wait, where did you say the,
In the church.
church, gotcha. We'll just go through town like this.
We could check the fountain too.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no one here.
Do you think? Ow, what's the worst that could happen?
No, I would not do it, personally. If I were you.
Wait, I got.
Go get your bread from Livkun
Mm-hmm.
and go talk to the golden girl. And then we can go break into the fish-y area.
Mm-hmm.
I need to stop coughing all the time.
Yeah, just stop. Just don't do it.
Oop, I'm so
Oh,
cough.
what the fuck? Oh my god.
They call me the coughing cougher.
Whoa.
Under the world.
Right,
Oh,
of course.
We have to do the suspicion thing. At least you have a moment.
Goodness sake, what now?
You see, Elise, we've been wondering. It's best we don't, Ariane.
What's the matter?
Her cousin was telling us about how she got to Keeperberg, you see.
It's so funny.
Is it true she came all this way on foot, Elise?
I suppose it'd be more sus if we said she didn't, because it's like then what would have happened to her transport?
I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
think on foot Mrs. Odalie is less suspicious.
That's fair. I shall trust. On foot, Mrs. Odalie? I don't recall.
I was having some fun.
I thought that was really strange. Your cousin isn't being honest with you, lass. Oh. Oh, there was another thing we wanted to ask you. She told me to light a candle to keep the witch away. That was to help.
Yeah. She wants to help is all. That's nothing but old wives' tales, Mrs. Odley. I'll have a word with her, but she meant no harm, I'm certain.
At least there's one more thing. She said searching everyone in town won't help us find the witch. I think that's natural.
Yeah, because, like, blowing it off would seem worse. That's only natural, Mrs. Ariane. Because it won't.
Oh, my child.
Why, but if we did find a hex, we could...
She's just trying to calm you folks down, Mrs. Odley. This nonsense is making her nervous, you see?
I probably should have.
Poor lass. We shouldn't have asked, Elise. I'm sorry.
I'll be on my way home now, ladies. Good night. Goddamn. What?
Give a minute a second.
I love
Come on, hang
Kuhan.
out with Lebkuhan.
Go away. What the Lord's name are you doing out here, Lebkuhan?
Waiting for your earful, it seems.
I would have met you inside, for goodness sake.
It's fine, Elise. You're making too much out of it.
Yeah.
Your bread?
It's free bread.
It is free.
It is free.
You're out of your mind, Leb.
It's a specific, like,
You're out of your mind, Leb.
Speaking of which, Elise, folks have been rather tense lately.
I've noticed.
I know you can look after yourself.
how can you do?
One good deed won't shield you from all of it, Elise.
What do you mean?
Folks have been talking ill about each other all day. Even as Marielle hasn't been spared, you see.
There's no need to fret, Leb. I'll make certain I hold my tongue.
And you stay home as well.
Has she noticed I've been wandering about at night?
Elise?
Of course, Leb. And you need to stop fretting. We don't want you fainting again.
Well, in due time.
Okay.
We need to eat.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I mean, efficient.
You could. It would be efficient.
So you, Granny.
Champions.
We have the spice worst as well.
That's health
Oh
only.
wait, that's health. Oh, that's health.
Sneak the tender flesh, honestly. Wait, what happened to... Oh, duh. I was just skipping over it because I was, like, used to saving it. There we go. That's better.
It's best you head on home, Elise, before it gets darker.
Where are you folks going?
Time we head out on patrol. We must make certain Kieferberg's out of harm's way. Even if you say that, Ludwig.
I've been going on all these patrols all week, and yet... all the more
All the
reason to
more
keep doing it, lass.
Finn's right, we need to look out for each other.
All I want is
All
let
I-
him have it. Be it the culprit or even the witch.
Can't say I don't share the sentiment, Finn. At least we managed to pick out those weevils somehow.
I noticed he managed to fix the fountain.
That happened on its own. We don't know how.
Oh, I would show the bastard. If only we knew who it is.
Oh, no, that's fine.
If they beat their own neighbors, I wonder.
Yeah, we have to go back to the church.
Mhm.
try, Grun.
Give what a try?
Won't talk to anyone about it. He won't eat, he won't sleep, he won't even talk to Mommy.
This can't be good.
Think you can try talking to him, Elise? Fultz says you saw it too, Elise.
So what?
There was someone else in the woods, a lass he didn't recognize.
A lass?
So you don't know anything about it, Elise?
Of course not. Don't be silly, Jacob.
Says he doesn't want to talk about it, but... It's alright, Grun. Granny Marlin said he'll talk when he's ready. Yeah, we need to gaslight him a bit more to make sure
Yeah.
Who's hallucinating.
Thank you. I don't have any.
Speaking of which, Gustav, we ought to...
Head on home, I'd wager.
And don't dawdle, Elise. Everyone stay home this evening. Of course, Father.
We keep a good grasp on who's out and about tonight.
What do you mean, Mr. Gustav?
Taking turns on patrol, you see.
You must make certain the same thing doesn't happen again.
Potency.
What happened with that, though? I understand.
Why you and your cousin best to stay home, Elise.
Certainly, Mr. Gustav. This ordeal has been going on long enough. It's about time you do something, that's for certain. Get his ass.
Are you joining the patrols, lass?
Why would I, Mr. Wilhelm?
Makes two of us then, I see. The lads won't let me go, the ingrates.
Ingrates.
I'm very much capable despite my age.
Ah, I see.
To Elise, you rescued the poor lad, and yet... If anyone should be out there, it should be you.
Best guy in town.
Yeah, this guy's awesome.
I love Wilhelm.
He's just chilling.
He's just chilling.
Time to go to church.
Yay.
How many did you do that? Chat.
Have you come here to pray?
No.
Confessing so much.
It doesn't make a difference to you at this point, does it? You see, we golden maidens are conflicted beings.
Huh.
Saved us in a way.
I think that's true for a lot of us.
What with his blessings and the sacrifices we made,
Bats.
it's enough to forfeit our right to divine salvation, isn't it?
What are you trying to say?
That I'd rather share an eternity with him and his entourage than face my rightful punishment in the pits of hell.
I suppose so.
Yeah, I think we can use the fish key now.
Yeah.
Finally. We can go. We've been waiting for this all day.
Let's go. This girl got religious guilt bad, yeah.
Go, religious guilt.
Let's go, religious guilt!
I think it's fine if they burn. If we burn.
It's, you know, it's whatever.
Well done, champions.
The flushing well's empty. That note and the key. Whoever's been doing those rituals may have tampered with this faucet. Wow. Guess who else is gonna tamper with it?
Surely not Elise.
Couldn't be.
I've done it!
It fit! What in the Lord's name is going on in Kieferberg? Another one of these caves. Starting to feel queasy again.
Keep it together, Elise.
I had to pull myself together and get this over with. That's the worst that could happen.
Whee!
Gotcha.
Is it the... Do you have to check the... I would check the whole room first.
Mm-hmm.
Can you break the pots?
I'll try.
Yeah.
Oh,
Magic.
Yeah.
the dog
Oh, so it's gonna be
eventually goes-
reversed. I remember.
I would pick up that thing first.
Yeah.
Here.
Diary entry 4.
This is ripped out of some journal. Most of this was jotted down in a hurry, but... Walpurga, the witch. I've uncovered her roots at last. Everything points back to Kieferberg, the birthplace of the witch, Walpurga and her cult. This can't be. There truly is a witch in Kieferberg, then. Adored and celebrated for centuries, the woodland surrounding this town was said to have a consciousness of its own.
Oh, shit, we just went.
This consciousness, what we now call a witch, makes sense, was named Walpurga.
We didn't make Mr. Slagging.
Folks' faith in
I can't even
its
see
miracles dates from many years before the glory of the church reached its peaks. So he granted its believers good health, sustenance, and protection. The woodland or Walpurga harbored folks' wills, wishes, desires, and sins. And now the people are on a witch hunt against the very thing they were praying to.
Oh, yeah.
Wonder why things are going wrong. In such a way, in fact, that it would appear to folks under the guise of a woman. Whisper to the faithful, take the form of their loved ones, of an old hag, of a doe, amongst others. The six-ringed maypole, symbol of St. Walpurga's benevolence we adore today, was first adored as the symbol of the witch's miracles and mercy. That is no more, however. St. Walpurga is a patroness of the church, a benevolent figure in our faith. With the arrival of the Lord's messengers to these peaks, the cult of Walpurga was eradicated. It is fact, however, that the few who lived have become nomads of sorts. What is most puzzling to me is that my research in all this history doesn't quite align with old Holly's confessions. Walpurga, the witch, never once was said to ask anything in return for its blessings. Neither was it ever referred to as a god, or a male deity, rather a woman. How could a he have granted old Holly a wish? This witch, how could a pagan deity do what the Lord himself won't? I'm fairly certain there's more to old Holly's sins than meets the eye. Granny Holly's sins, he says. None of this is true. Father Hans is losing his wits. Granny Holly would never... She would never hide anything from me. The path ends here, but it looks to me like it caved in. I wonder if these used to connect somewhere.
Do you want to light some candles?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll use the St. Walpurga's oil. Yeah? Is that not right? Oh. Right, so we start on the shorter side. And then, okay.
A, like, slow fall,
There we go.
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh.
Now that you mention it,
They're all lit now, but there's still something missing, I think.
Main bar, that's why.
In there, but I can't reach it. It's glowing really bright, too. You have anything that could...
Room?
Oh, true. Doesn't seem like this is what I should be using here.
I wonder if has the pathway opened?
Yeah, it's a.
Ooh, true.
It's one of the glyphs. And door closed up.
No? Maybe if I start to leave?
Leave. Leave.
No.
I've done it!
Might want to buy another St. Walpurgis oil.
Yeah, that's right. What if there's something I could place here? I suppose that'd make more sense. Ah. Yeah, that's gotta be it. Doesn't seem to be working, huh? No, I don't want to do that. Hmm. I'll try it. Alright. I kinda don't like that.
What is this?
My brooch! It worked! Speaking of which, that ribbon the other day was rather similar to mine too. There's my ribbon, now my brooch. I don't like this. Not one bit. Cool. Another key. Wonder what this one's for.
Two of the same shoes.
Can't take it back.
No more brooch.
Wow. Yeah, can't get me. Alright. I was expecting to get chased out of here.
I think that's every...
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Or wait.
Girl? Fine. What's the worst that could happen? This key. I could try every lock and key for brick and still not find out what it's for. Maybe it's best to give this some thought.
Which is basically Shadow of Death.
This is a normal thing that happens to me every day.
Do we have diary entry number 3?
Ah, we do not. That's strange.
Okay.
Enough of that.
Do you have enough for any more?
Nope. I mean, I have 15, which is not really...
Okay, that's fine. We should be fine. Because we have to do one more thing.
Ah.
Go to the windmill. It's Wednesday, right? Is it Thursday or Wednesday right now?
It's Thursday.
It's Thursday. Okay.
At the old windmill, like, this ways?
Yeah, go to the old windmill, yeah.
don't know what they're talking about there. I think I will not concern myself.
None of my problem. Not my problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can go to the old windmill. That's the last thing we have to do, and then we're done for this day until witching hour. Do we want to do the third witching? Do we want to do the next witching hour?
I probably should leave it.
Yeah, it is a long one. So.
Mm-hmm.
I would like you to see the beginning of the area though,
Mm-hmm.
because I like it.
That can be done.
It's my favorite area in this, I think.
Ooh. No, it's too early. Wanna go? Let's wait. Interesting.
Oh, it's a toy horse.
That's just an item we can sell.
Yeah, it's just something we can sell.
Quite nice.
We might be able to buy more Walpurga oil.
Don't do that.
Okay.
Wasn't there a door?
There's a door somewhere, I'm sure. Oh,
Is it that?
I've seen it before, haven't I? I wonder what this means. Man-sized sigil appears chiseled into the door security surface surrounded by uneven scattered crevices. Wow. Excellent. I don't like this at all.
Error
There we
number
go.
3.
A letter! It's torn, but... I can't be convinced that it was Walpurga, the witch, who granted Old Holly her sinful wish. Her sinful wish. No part of my research has corroborated her confession. None of it mentions him. I'm certain he, whoever he could be, is the key to Old Holly's last words. Unfortunately, I must confess to my own sinful ways through this letter. As my only chance at salvation after what I am about to bring on all of Kieferberg.
Uh-oh.
Oh! There's no other way but to call upon Walpurga, the witch, myself. Once I meet this witch, I'll be able to determine one of two things. If she truly is our patroness, Saint Walpurga, in her reformed glory as dictated by the Lord, I can fully dedicate the rest of my life as a clergyman to her adoration and celebration of her miracles. If, however, she's not only a witch, but a demonic entity masquerading as one, I have no choice but to bring the Lord's justice upon hers and Elise's wretched souls. And her reign, once and for all. No, this can't be. This can't be true. I have to find out more. I have to break into his study. Oh, I don't like this. All Elise did was be born, right? Oh, there's his garments. Yet another key. There's a tag on it, though it's rather faded. Study. I think that's what it says. This is all I have now, I suppose.
Now that you mention it.
Father Han's study. I have to find a way to sneak in. About to ask about the catacombs key. Got it. We nailed it. I shouldn't stand near there. Well.
Well, what's happens? That's what happens if you run out of sanity. I guess we need to just like leave immediately.
Yeah. I haven't saved for a short second, but I think that'll give me a chance to, like...
Yeah, we can power through.
Yeah.
Next.
We can also if we go back and we get the horse, we might be able to buy 2 Walpurga oils.
Mm-hmm. Go back and get the horse.
The horse
Oh,
is by the
right.
windmill.
Right.
So if we go to the windmill and then double back and buy...
Yeah.
Wait, I have.
Well, now I have the achievement for doing that also.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, this is one of those moments where you'll definitely... did we talk to her? And get our bread?
I'll do that on the way back. I'm pretty sure we did, though. Because I was starving before that.
Because I'm thinking we don't really need to grab...
Don't need to grab...
bread.
Hmm.
We might need, like, bread itself, but I don't think we need any big food items.
Well, I didn't really get anything more
Oh my
than
goodness.
what I needed, so...
There's the horse.
Nice horse.
Nice horse. Time to speedrun.
Speedrun.
Well, we know the answer to the puzzle immediately now, so we can just
Mhm.
speedrun that. Pick up what we need and speed through it.
Yeah.
Oh, we have the bread from her.
Hmm. Yeah, I would have been starving otherwise. Because that's... I only got the, I only went shopping after getting it.
Oh. We might at least be able to get like some grape juice or something,
Mm-hmm.
which will be helpful. Because our sanity's super low, and we desperately need to like be able to survive through the night.
Mm-hmm.
And there are like 6 golden girls in the next area.
Epic. Oh, I should probably check if, have one in the church. I'll do
Yeah.
that on the way back. Yeah, I can at least get the one oil.
Can we get 2 somehow? Do you have anything we don't need right now?
I'll check.
Need 5 more gold to... sell a grape juice and then trade it for the full...
Hmm.
Puddle stoppers.
a ton of sanity that we should be able to save.
Mm-hmm.
By simply just existing. To the fish zone.
The fish zone.
I love how stupid the cat looks in Levitate.
Favorite thing. I love the the VHS fast forward effect whenever you actually fast forward.
Yeah, it's really cute.
There's so much thought put into this game.
Mm-hmm.
The vibes, the aesthetics. check the...
Hmm?
Do you want to check the thing? Double check. Okay. I don't remember that, so you'll have to.
Thank you.
Remember correctly, we took a massive hit because we did it wrong the first time?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Hmm.
Out of curiosity. Can't do anything there. No, so.
We need oil.
We need oil.
That should three of them should be plenty for getting us through the next night as well. We want all the golden girls. We gotta get them.
Reaches of the sacred hall. Riches.
Hey, I'm not interested in riches of sacred
What?
halls. I'm only interested in accursed, horrid halls, personally.
So true.
Oh, here she is.
Like a little tentacle. There's two of them.
Thanks, man.
I heard a scream, but it was. Oh, you don't have a character. Nope, I can't do it from here. I have a.
Get scared, get scared, get scared, get scared.
I have a rare.
Please, please, please. Runs directly into the river. I can't take it anymore.
Returning to the sea.
Where I belong. But, Right, yeah, all my things are hooked up to controls whenever I try and activate an expression.
Oh no.
Yeah. It shouldn't work like that, because, like, it should only be looking for you to hit control and nothing else, but,
Yeah, no, it's a little fucky.
Yeah.
Mine I had to set up in this specific way. I had to set it on stuff that I don't press often.
Yeah. Thankfully, matches are very cheap.
Yeah, you get tons of matches. I don't think you. It's really hard to run out of them. Okay, let's grab the key and then hightail it out of here. Anything scary happening?
Anything scary? Anything spooky? I'd rather it didn't.
Get scared, get scared, get scared, get scared. Okay, we're done. We finished it.
Yeah.
We can go talk to Rosemarine.
Mm-hmm. Our friend Rosemarine, my best friend.
Let's get to the next area and then get to the save. And then we can just start the game fresh from there.
Yeah.
Because I do want you to see this area because it's so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I love it so much. It's my favorite. Oh god.
Don't die over there.
They call me the coughing cougher.
Elise.
Please, welcome home.
Oh, Flock.
For goodness sake.
What's Flock doing inside, Rosemarine?
I'm sorry.
Sorry. I was about to take him out to the granary. Thing alright,
Okay,
Elise?
go.
I think Flock's allowed inside. I'm tired is all. I'm not sure I should mention that serpent. Talking to Rosemarine sometimes does more harm than good.
I'm sorry,
You're thinking of something, aren't you?
you know,
I'll be heading out after supper, Rosemarine. I was invited.
Where to? By whom?
By a serpent. Just the same as that crow, it invited me to its grove.
I'm so glad.
God.
Oh, that's wonderful, Elise.
I suppose.
Oh, that's...
I'll be staying home this evening, if that's alright. Things didn't go quite so well last time, didn't they?
Rose and Marine.
Rosemarine?
It's fate, Elise.
Fate, Elise. It was wrong of me to interfere.
Yeah.
This is something you're to do for you. And you alone.
You're right.
For goodness sake.
What is it, Flock? Can't you settle down?
I'm sorry.
Elise, he's...
A little too restless for my liking. I can hardly think with that goat hopping about.
Your way to the
Raptor
woods.
cake.
Yay.
You all done tonight then? Yeah. Pretty innovative.
We gotta go. We need to go to the woods.
Yay, the woods.
I love woods.
I love woods.
I love clicking cookie, honestly.
You know, I believe it.
This is how I get tendonitis.
To the woods with you. To the woods.
To the woods with me. Send me to the woods. I need to be sent there.
Why did your blender explode?
It explode. They call me the exploding exploder.
True.
It's like a... This is the Deep Dwellers. Literally just the art.
Yay, the witching hour.
Yippee!
Yippee!
They call me the witching witch because that's what we're doing.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, ooh.
Welcome to my favorite area in this game.
Yeah.
Fucking good.
This eats Oh.
It's kind of slay.
The ripple effects are so...
This whole area looks like an old movie. Like an old animated movie.
There's just something about the, like, seeing, like, the, I don't know, the grainy effect even in, like, the ripples, like, it's so, like,
Yeah.
the detail. I think it's...
The level of detail in this game. I hope Astral Shift Pro makes more games.
Please, color scheme's so good. Yeah, right?
Could you imagine playing this game on a CRT monitor? It would go so hard.
It'd kinda go hard. It's good Yuri game. Good Yuri Friday.
It's good Yuri Friday.
It's now Saturday though, so naturally.
Oh no.
This cannot go on.
Oh, it begins Sapphic Saturday.
So true. Happy Sapphic Saturday, everyone.
Happy Saturday to all of the Sapphics out there.
Thank God for Sapphic Saturday. Sapphic Saturday, Sapphic Sunday. We'll figure out stuff for the rest of the week. And I guess there can be Yaoyu Wednesday.
Yaoyu Wednesday. They're allowed 1 day of the week.
That's all they get. I realized after saying that it would make more sense to have Men Loving Men Monday and Women Loving Women Wednesday, but I do kind of like Yaoyu Wednesday.
You're right. Sorry. Men Loving Men Monday kind of hits, though.
Yeah, you're right. It's kind of too good to deny.
No, like, honestly, like, the overlay, like, do you see this shit? The, like, overlay over the, like, actual, like, not just, like, the water on the ground, the actual screen distorts.
Yeah, every time that's happened, I just feel like, oh. It's so nice.
Graphic.
I love
People need to start
graphics.
making games more like this.
Please,
This
please,
is the
please.
kind of game that we want. We want fancy, extreme graphics. This is when people talk about good graphics, this is what it is. It's not seeing every pore. It's this.
It's this. I love stylizations.
Areas of some of my favorite puzzles, graphics, the color scheme. Yeah, this is my favorite area, like by far.
It kind of hits.
I did kind of like get really pissed off in this area at one point, but
Nah, you know, it makes sense for witching hour.
the paint style even changes a little more to noticeable watercolors. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it does look very
It
different.
looks a lot like oh my god, I can't remember what these paints are called. They're like they're a specific type of paint that they use for like Ghibli movies and stuff. I can't remember the name of it.
The enemies are mean and rude. So excited for mean and rude enemies.
Gouache? No, it's not gouache.
Mm.
It's not gouache. It's a different type. It's like a specific brand of paints.
Yeah, if they intentionally did that, that's kinda hits.
It kind of like hits. The fact that like it's like a pixel art game, but like the fact that like the 2D world just fits in perfectly with it.
Yeah, it blends so well. It's insane.
Like I've never seen a game with such like aesthetic cohesion before.
It's
like with specifically this type of aesthetic cohesion.
It's so thorough. I kind of go insane.
It kind of goes so hard. Even like the menus, like Atelier kind of does this, but like not as much. But like
Yeah.
Ooh.
I love when the menus even fit in the style. I love graphic design. I love
graphic
art
design. I love art style. I need to this makes me want to revamp my. I need to go back to making my new overlays.
Real. You gotta.
I want overlays like in the style of this game. It would go so hard. I was like, I was talking. I think I was talking to Winnie about this. I was like, Winnie, it would go really hard if you had overlays in the style of this game.
Yeah, that would fit really well.
when he is a coward.
Well, now you have to, obviously.
Well, I'll have to do it for her. That's such a shame. She just got
That's a
new
shame.
though.
Still, coward.
Oh my goodness. I need to stop coughing.
Maybe we should give you a break from talking.
Yeah, who do you want to raid?
Well, Saf is currently
don't-
playing Minecraft.
Ooh, Minecraft.
I know you like Minecraft a normal amount.
I know, I do like Minecraft in normal. That is true.
You're regular about it. Yeah, I'm just gonna see. Just started or going for 2 hours. Please load. Yeah, still is. I think Saf's still going for a bit. So if you want to go over to that,
Let's
go
over
say
to
hi.
Sev.
Yeah, we're gonna go say hi to Saf. She's playing some Minecraft. I assume she's on the server.
I assume
Yes.
so.
Okay. Yeah. Looking at who's online.
See.
Gotta be.
Wow, look at all the people that are in VC right now.
I
In
wonder.
Jam server right now. I wonder what's going on.
I wonder
Everyone's
why
in the
that could
vaults.
be.
I need to go to the vaults. Tomorrow's my day off. I think I might play some Vault Hunters on my. I might play some off-stream Vault Hunters.
Wild.
We need to get to level 30 Parfait. We need to go play bingo.
Bingo! I love
We
bingo.
I want to play bingo so bad.
Yeah, we
We
gotta
have to play bingo.
legally obligated to bingo. But yeah,
Legally
thanks for
obligated,
joining
we
us.
need to.
Glad you had a good time. But yeah, maybe I'll grind out some Wolf Hunters at some point so we can bingo.
I mean, if you're free at any point tomorrow, I'll probably be on.
Yeah, I am busy for
Probably
a
wake up
good
early
week.
in the morning. I do have plans to go to lunch with my roommate, but like that's boys' night.
That's boys' night.
That's the sanctity of boys' night.
Exactly,
Finally, I
exactly.
can close all my goody two-shoes spreadsheets.
Okay. I am going to get the raid going, but yeah, thanks for joining us. Gonna send over to staff playing some Minecraft. I'll see you probably Sunday for Minded Craft.
We love Minecraft.
Love Minecraft! Okay, bye, good night.
Bye-bye.